Yo, 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 welcome to Friday. I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V.
Hey guys, welcome back everyone. Happy Friday to you. Please be active on the chat as usual. Smash the like button and let's dive into the markets. How are your trading day going, Prad?
Something somewhat like the market, up and down, up and down. I'm just, still in vacation mode, not really doing any real trading, but just having fun, trying to see what we can do with the market here. How was your day, Miss V?
I turned a positive day into negative. Yay! But I was trading today Tesla, CNTX. So we can talk about that later. Now let's take a look at your trade.
Yeah, for sure. Currently in a Moderna short in front of 250, but I don't like the way it's trading right now. Might just get out of it for a small loser. Let's see if they can even give me these fills. Where's my entry? 249.79. Let's see if we can dip right back under 250. If not, then I want to take that exit. Market's coming down. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't really like the way Moderna's trading right here, especially how it bounced off of VWAP at the bottoms over there. So we're just gonna take this dollar per share almost loss on Moderna. Here we go, and we're out. So there we go. Moderna could very easily keep ripping here. It wants to go higher, but we did get short not too long ago. We pretty much were scalping it all over the place. Moderna up and down, up and down. So we'll see where Moderna can give us another opportunity maybe later on. Question mark. Prad GME. GME got destroyed off the open. I did try to go short, but I didn't get any fills, so that kind of sucks. And besides that, I don't really have a trade on GME at the moment. Don't really see any opportunities over here. I don't like catching the bottoms on GME because GME belongs at zero in my opinion. But I don't, and that's for hence. But I don't like catching the bottoms on this at all. So I can't make a trade on GME. Apple all-time high. Ooh, let's go check out Apple all-time highs right now. Apple is the market ripping? Not really. Let me quickly go back to AMD here because I wanna get back into a little bit of a short here. I'm gonna throw this order at 137.45. See if they give it to me. All right, watching Lucid. Let's go pull up Lucid. Lucid. LCID at 48 million shares today. I know it got destroyed a little bit off the open. Yeah, we're down almost 1% right now. Trying to see if I traded it. I did not trade it. I think I did pull it up though. I was watching Lucid. We did rip up to 39 or so, and then I stopped looking at it because I was bearish minded. But seeing that rip, I thought maybe market's going higher. Maybe Lucid could go all the way back to 42 or $40. At that point, maybe we could look for a short. So I guess I missed that opportunity for the short. Came all the way down, big time back all the way down to 36s or so, where it's currently trying to find a bottom. Could give you a nice little long scalp in front of it. It did break 36 with the weak break, and now it's trying to bounce up from it. If it does bounce, it could go all the way up to 37. We'll keep our eyes on that in the meantime. Let's go back to Moderna. See if Moderna is back under. So we will try to take some short again because it did indeed get back under 250, and that was a pretty weak break off that 250 to the upside. So are they gonna give me any shares, or do I have to just cross over and take it? I'm just going to have to cross over and take it. Oh, that's too late at this point of a crossover. Hopefully, we don't get burnt on this. We'll see. If it comes back up, we could just keep loading up on it. But the idea is ride it back all the way down to 245 or so, and maybe even lower. If we actually go back to VWAP, that'd be great for Moderna, obviously. Number one position on the board. Actually, no, NVIDIA is a number one position on my board. Okay, NVIDIA. Let's go check out what we did on NVIDIA then. NVIDIA, my chart's not loading over here. Let's go see here then. So NVIDIA, we went long, looks like it, right in front of 304 right after this curl started happening. Chased my entry, got out somewhere around 306 or so. Got a clean $2 per share reward, so pretty happy about this trade. NVIDIA, I don't know, NVIDIA was my number one stock of the day, but we'll take it. We'll always take our chip makers being our number one. AMD, one of those stocks where I was heavily shorting today, even though I don't really like shorting AMD a lot. I was heavily shorting it. Kind of missed this opportunity over here. Look at the stock now moving lower. So maybe oh man, we missed that big short. What's that? GME 150. Let's go check out GME 150. If GME breaks 150, that's going to be another trade that I would love to smash right now. And we're on SSR on this. We are on SSR. All right, going back to AMD real quick. AMD has not yet sorry, AMD burnt me, man. I was in a big short over here, and I closed it for a loser. But man, if I held that, that would have been a crazy short. That would have been a crazy short. I even keystroked on my size, actually. I had X amount of shares, and I took 2x that size because I keystroked it on the next order. And I immediately closed it after making that keystroke. But if I held it, ooh, that would have been a big day for me. Coin 250. Coin 250 as a good long term here. If you believe that cryptocurrencies and everything else on the basket for Coinbase is gonna go up, you know, right now today Ethereum down 2%, your Dogecoin's down 1%, your crypto still Bitcoin's still under 50,000. So if you believe Coinbase is gonna, you know, crypto is gonna go back up there, and if you know all of them are gonna just absolutely tear and rip again, and yeah, then at that point 250 would be a great buy point to start buying. Let me go to NVIDIA, see what NVIDIA is doing. Not sure why my chart for NVIDIA does not want to work. They're kind of annoying me. All right, 301, 302 is where I would be looking to go long. Let's see if what's the low of day, 388. Market's still flushing to the downside a little bit, so maybe we'll be a little hands off on that. Let's go to mRNA, see if we can get short again in front of 250. We'll throw order up there. CNC, Mr. Famularo, how are you doing? Happy Friday. Hope everyone is having a great Friday today. CNC on New York. Let me just tighten my mic real quick. CNC on New York is ripping, going absolutely crazy, haywire right now, bouncing off of VWAP. Looks like a couple times almost bounced off of VWAP, held 78 and towards 79 and higher. Obviously, let's look it up. Oh, that chart's not working, so let me just pull it up on this one instead. CNC, let's go to all-time. We are at all-time highs right now, so every new territory that the stock is going to be making is this new regions, new price exploration levels. GME did break 150 right now. Let's see where we can ride GME to the downside. Come on, GME, don't instantly get back above 150. We need you to go all the way lower. We're short right now at 150.01. Oh, that's a nice break for the nice entry for the breakout, but that just means that, you know, the breakout wasn't really as clean, and we could get trapped if the stock wants to whip around a little bit. But keep in mind, market's coming down hard, big time flush on the market. That means you know, we could end up getting a very big trade on GME here. I'm just gonna hold all of my shares a little bit longer. I don't really have a reason to close just about yet. I'll throw an order at 149 for some of them, and then we'll hold more for the downside. That's only about 30% that I'm taking out on the GME to the downside. Die, GME, die. Let's go. That's right. Take that GME to the downside.
We got a super chat from Mike Crehan. Thank you, Mike. VACA, baby. Let's take a look at VACA.
BACA. BACA?
Yes.
Oh, VACA.
Maybe it's wrong.
Crypto?
Either maybe it's Viacom CBC. I'm not sure. Mike, let us know.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Let's go to Moderna. Moderna coming to our entry price. Not sure why my chart's not loading. Yeah, because it crashed. Duh. So let's reload this chart real quick. Cancel that. Cancel that. Pull this chart back up, and I need to go watch Moderna. Moderna getting back above 250. We don't like that. Come on, Moderna. Get back right under. Market's flushing, so not sure why Moderna wants to rip right now. Obviously, we have been short 250 earlier. 250 did manage to break out and go above 250, so we don't like that. Did my chart crash again? Really? Two times in a row, back to back? I just loaded you, buddy.
Oh, VACA stands for vacation.
Vacation,
baby, and you're on vacation mode. Thank you. We're so into markets. I started to look up for VACA stock.
Yeah. Moderna Not looking good. Come on, Moderna, get back down there. Get back all the way to 280. It's 248. Sorry, 248 and under. Not 250 and above, because we don't wanna lose on this trade. We had a pretty good big winner on this stock today, and it really wants to burn me. So I'm just gonna close this position here. Keeping my eye a little bit longer on the stock, just a couple seconds longer, and then. If it doesn't get back under 250.50, then we're in trouble. So we'll just close that.
Another super chat from Hunter Dixon. Thank you, Hunter. This time, this is the stock name. Short ISIG on 17.50 break, question mark. ISIG, Prad? Short
ISIG on the 17.50 break to the downside. Or 19 break, you mean? Yeah,
17.
Well,
50.
17 is a pretty far down. Like, that's really far below where the stock currently is trading. So I'd rather take the 19 break first and then the other break, if you know what I mean. Moving back to GME. GME still under 150, but not hitting our target yet at 149. I want to go see what AMD is looking like. AMD still holding up in front of 136.50. All right, AMD. Apple. Is Apple still ripping, making a new all-time high? That's not Apple. Apple came off of the all-time highs around 177 or so. We're looking for see how Apple trades. Right now, it's basing off or holding up in front of VWAP, which is good. But we would like to see Apple, come down along with the overall market, which would be great because we could see some overall flushing in the market. A lot more moves to the downside. GME now almost $1 in the money. Let's go GME. Give me some profits over there. 150 cracked down, and now we're almost hitting 149. I want to see what levels we could take on GME to the downside. What can we expect? So let me just go to the 1 month here. What can we expect on GME? So 149 is apparently a support. We're looking for more levels to the downside. I see 132. I don't know if we see that today, but 130 or maybe even 140 to the downside today is something that we can watch for. Down currently 5% already, almost actually 4.5 with 2 million shares traded. So these are all good indications for the volume aspect on GME. So now we just need a bigger flush to the downside. It kind of bounced off of that 149. So if it goes back through 150, right? We don't want to see that happen. So we just want the big move to the downside. The fact that Moderna did not go above 250.50 is a good thing. I'm just gonna throw a stop out because I don't want to lose too much on this stock in case it does break 250.50. So let me just throw out a stop on it. 51. How much do I have? I have that much. And then if it ends up flushing to the downside, we'll be happy because we have a little bit of a bad average for the amount of size that we're holding. I'm holding Apple, beer, he don't care. Rivian. RIVN. Let's go check out RIVN. Rivian kind of got whacked to the downside today. Today is actually one of those first days where I didn't pay for Rivian shorts. Moderna I got stopped out on. But yeah, today's one of those first few days where I didn't even pay for Rivian shorts at all for starting off my trading day with. I want to go back to Moderna because now I want to Rivian trade it. Yeah, Rivian trading time. What's the high of this? 251.20. We'll just throw an order out at 250.90, and then we'll see if they can give us some shares. Actually, I see some size at 250.80, so let me just move the order down to that. If it flushes from here, I'm going to be very upset. Very upset. All right, GME. Coming back to GME now. $1.50 in the money, actually almost $2 in the money. We'll take another 30% out right here if they're going to give me the fill. Let's go GME. GME is now going to probably end up being the #1 stock of the day. It is. There we go. Beating NVIDIA. We're looking for a bigger move to the downside. I said 140, right? Obviously, I'm not going to hold it all the way till there. Knowing me, if I see a $3 risk to reward trade, the chances are I'm going to close most of my trade there. I'm only holding 40% of my bag right now. I already took out most of my shares. I took out 60% already. I'm only holding 40%, so we'll see if we can keep on going lower. At that point, at 145 or so, I'll take out another 20%. Moderna, you're really just annoying me here, Moderna. I'll take some here and I'll take some back above at the tops again. Join our Discord. No, Nightbot, we're not gonna join your Discord. Emil 145, F 130, 145. What stock are you talking about, Emil? Go Lucid and BZ LCID. Where did Lucid is going to? Is it bouncing off the lows? Yeah, perfect. So as I expected, 36 ended up holding. It's bouncing because at 36 the downside was a weak break. Now we're looking for a complete reversal to maybe 37 or even VWAP, which would help the stock out to help out a little bit, maybe even get flat for the day.
Prad,
AMD, yes, Miss V.
trader formerly known as Frodo Baggings.
I thought he was gonna say Jude Fernando.
No, not yet. Yeah, Jude Fernando, if you're on the chat, please say hi because a lot of people asking. Oh, I see.
He's at Sao Paulo for a poker night.
La. Anyways, so we have now another trader formerly known as Frodo Baggins, and he's asking, do you see a firm back to $100 today?
Do I see a firm at one? Give me a second. I need to throw another order here. 251 point. Oh, we already broke the high day actually on Moderna, so I don't like that. All right, that'll be all. We'll see what happens over here. Do we return on a firm, you said? Ooh, I do want to catch along on a firm at some point, but keep in mind a firm has, not been doing what we would like it to do, which is go back into those 140s, 150s, and not sure where the actual price discovery of it is going to end up being. Maybe it's not even that big of a red day in the market today, and a firm's completely destroyed. Like we're down 4%. I would expect, on a somewhat of a, whip, up and down movement, and still on a flat day like this, we would kind of have a positive day or a flat day for a firm around 120, and we're not seeing that. So I'm not too happy with this. And for the long side, I'm going to be a little hands off. I think we can find better trades that can move with the market when the market goes long. And I don't think a firm is one of them. But for now, though, 113.51 ended up being the bottom of the day, and it's above 114. So if you want to take the trade, you could take some shares over here at 114 and risk it to the low a day, or you could just risk on the 114 break and go maybe up to 117, maybe even 118, and then return back around to the downside. Do you think the market will end red or green pole? Yes, good idea for sure. I'm just going to throw out a stop on this stock because it for sure could go higher from here on out. And at that point, we're so done with this stock. We just gave back all the profits on Moderna, which sucks because we had a big day on Moderna today. Even though on vacation mode, we're just throwing away. Oh, that's not the right stop. Oh, that is the right stop, actually. So, yeah, stop me out. We're done. AMD. Let's go to AMD. AMD still basing out in front of 135.80, 136 looks like basically. Is that even real? No, I don't think that's real. Let me just go over here. AMD, what's the low a day? 135.82. 135.80. Okay, fine. So yeah, it looks like it just held up slightly under, went slightly under 136, held up above it, and now coming back towards those 137s, 137.50s, where I was trying to go short. At this point, I'm not going to be going short at that price point again. I'll wait for maybe those 139s or 150s, or even VWAP at 138.50. We'll see what happens there. GME actually came back through 150, so maybe we could add some size, or will GME actually come back all the way to VWAP is the question here, because the market's making a bit of a reversal back into the pre-market ranges. So we'll keep an eye out on see how GME trades here. It could easily go back to VWAP if it wants to. AMC, please. Let's see what AMC is doing. Come on. Okay, cool. Let me just reload this chart here in a second. Awesome. AMC, come on, AMC. Oh, I might just end up getting stopped out on my GME. We'll keep an eye on it, see how that ends up happening. All right, AMC. This is on the 1 minute. Zoom in a little bit. Boom, boop. Awesome. It's still going lower, so I tried to go long in front of what, like 2027 earlier today. Scalped a small winner, not too big, got out right away, and I realized, why go against the trend? AMC just wants to keep on going lower. We have Adam Aaron, who closed a bunch of his shares yesterday, and the CFO, I believe, did that too. So multiple reasons as to if the insiders themselves are closing shares, then why would the apes be holding it? Because they're kind of banking it on the investors, the insider investors. So some of that selling right now is basically, you're seeing as the term is, paper hand. I don't like that term, but because people are losing money, what do you expect them to do? They're of course going to close their position. So that idea over there is kind of flawed. So people are taking their losses or getting their stops run through, and this is why we're seeing the overall downward sentiment happen in the stock. Visa keeps going up every day. Let's go check out Visa. Visa indeed trying to keep on going up right now too. Not really having this negative sentiment that the market had a couple points of the day today. When the market was flushing down hard, Visa didn't move down with it. So we'll see where Visa can end up going later on in the day. Maybe obviously kind of dead on the volume end for the overall market. Nothing's really moving as we would like it to. Oh, let me just close this chart. Nothing really moving as we would like it to. Let's quickly go over to see. Really, where did the trade ideas go? All right, awesome. Number one volume on the day today is AVCT at 174 million shares, and then Lucid at 54, and then Ford at 43. Nope, that's not the right screen. Let me pull my chart back up. Awesome. Visa is safety. Yes, sir. Short DraftKings. Ooh, why are you trying to short DraftKings, brother? Let me pull it up real quick over here. DraftKings. That's AMC. DraftKings going to around $30 or so. I think we could find a support at 30 to go long off of. So if you want to short DraftKings, maybe the $30 break could be something that you could look for. Obviously, you need two things, right? You need people who are wrong because they're long at 30 and they're closing their trade for a loss for it to flush the downside. And you need people who are right about your direction, because you need them to load up for the short. So basically, you need those two factors if you're trying to win on that short side. I personally, we're down big time. Market flushes could help it out to the downside a little bit more, but DraftKings could just hold 30 like I think it would. Is Tesla a long or a short right now? That really depends on you and your risk parameters. We're coming to $1,000. Tesla has been getting rejected off 1,000 multiple times today. This is somewhere where I would actually try shorting Tesla for a quick. I'm just gonna do it. Let's see if they give me any shares. We'll short Tesla here back down to it's a 64-cent spread. I don't really want to cross the spread here. Come on, Tesla. Just give me the shares. Come on. Just fighting for the shares. I don't want to cross for it, but I'm probably taking the short here and range trading Tesla between 1,000 and 980, or actually 985 at this point. So if market starts coming down, we could take a nice little scalp on Tesla, maybe even a $5, $10 per share scalp on it. Costco flying, COST. Let's go check out COST. Costco flying indeed. Big move on Costco. We saw earnings actually helping it out. Earnings report. But a couple of days ago, if you guys remember, Walmart was getting destroyed. Costco was getting destroyed. I think Macy's was a little bit getting destroyed. So good to see Costco making a beautiful recovery. Everything we buy at our house is all from Costco. So I enjoy Costco as a go-to brand for everything groceries. Going back to Tesla to see what Tesla wants to do. Still not into profit territories that I would like to take just yet. But yeah, if 1,000 breaks, we don't want to be holding the stock. So let me just send out a stop for that. Is that a week break? That's gonna be a week break. Watch that be a week break. Nope, that's not a week break. Oh, no, that's not a week break. All right, Tesla. Let's see if Tesla can come back down here, because I'm going to hold it to this high now, up to 100360, so it's basically 100350, and I think it's just trying to still range trade in this span over here. But 1000 did end up breaking. We almost got a nice little scalp out of that, but we missed out our opportunity on that scalp. But I think Tesla will come back right down. As long as market can come back down, Tesla could come back down along with it. Obviously, the question today is, though, there we go, Tesla's actually popping. Now we want to see if it can hold these levels as the high, or can it break those highs and close us out. Looks like it's gonna close us out. 1050, no, 10.5.31005.01. We'll see if we can get stopped out on that. Let's move on to GME while we wait for that. GME still in the profit, 67 cents. Let's go to AMD. Let's see if AMD can give us a trade. AMD still bouncing off of in front of 136. We dipped back to 136, guys. We dipped back to 136, and then we started bouncing off of it, so not really working. I want to go back to see where Tesla is really going right now. Did I get stopped out? Obviously, I didn't, because my position is still there. But how far out the money or in the money are we? We're not in the money just yet. We're out the money $2. We're waiting to see if it can come back down. But the market needs to flush along with it. And if the market needs to flush, obviously we need to see Apple. Looks like the $1,000 break long was the right idea for Tesla instead. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens on that bad boy. I think I'm gonna get stopped. Yeah, there we go. I got stopped out on Tesla. Now the only trade we have is GME. So come on, GME. Fisker coming back. FSR. FSR on New York. Give me a second, guys. What is this? What the heck? All right. FSR. What's your short price for Moderna? It's 154 now. Moderna. You mean 254? My short price was 250-ish or so I got stopped on that. Hey, Prad, NVIDIA, Dead Dog. I don't know what Dead Dog is, but I'm covering FSR real quick, and then we'll move over to NVIDIA. So FSR, we're trying to see where FSR can go to maybe back above VWAP. Kind of low on the volume, man. Not really having volume on a low volume day like today overall. You kind of want to look for better opportunities, and Fisker just isn't it, in my opinion. Let's go check out NVIDIA. NVIDIA coming down to 300. All right, this could give you a nice little long. Oh, I already did 300.07 bounce. I did not have an order, so that kind of sucks. We missed out on the long opportunity in front of 300 for NVIDIA. So let's see if we can get another opportunity. I think I might just take my profits on GME in the next few minutes. My charts crashed. Wow, what's going on today? A lot of charts crashing today. Don't usually happen so much. Come on, load back up. GME. Come on, GME. I want to see what charts looks like. So GME coming back down. Went as high as 150.73. Holding up in front of 149. Don't really like that. So might just take my profits in the next few minutes if it doesn't go lower. So we'll come back to it in a second. Moderna. What about Moderna? Moderna going towards 255 now. So yeah, we could look for a short in front of 260, 255. Is something that would be in view for sure. Let's see. Let's keep an eye on the stock right now. See if we can get a trade out of it. It did break 254. I think 254 was a weak break. Let's go see what the high of the day is right now over here. 254.57. So we did go as high as 254.57. So maybe not a weak break. It could go higher. It says high day 285. So ignore that high day number. Actually, that's a little whack high day number. Prad, you're speaking one large sentence. Can you enunciate more? I'll try. Prad, please check FCUV. It has been going up $8 since November. Up $8 since November. FCUV. Let's go check out FCUV. FCUV, no volume at all. Can't really talk about this position. No points to talk about it. So I'm gonna move on from here. Lucid broke 37 to the downside or upside? Upside, nice. Lucid catch that bottom. 37, which I was talking about. You know, obviously missed my long. I wanted to get long over there. Boo-hoo. Oh, well. Trying to go higher all the way to 37. We could look for that, maybe turn around in front of 37.50 or even 37.60 is what I'm thinking if we do break VWAP. But now that markets are going lower, GME is coming back down. We are now back in the dollar in the money on GME. So if GME could go all the way to 145 or so, man, I wish I added actually. I don't know why I didn't add. Maybe a little chickenish on that side because I didn't think that it would really come back down. So, but we're happy to see GME come down. We'll throw a profit target over here where we are, and we'll take more profit targets on the way down to the south side. FISV, yes sir. Miss V.
I'm making a poll, guys. Do you think it's a good idea to make a poll? Will Tesla finish this trading day above or below 1,000?
Yeah, for sure. I think people were asking that. That would be great.
Working on it.
FISV 1 million shares so far. Let's see what it wants to do. Down or flat, kind of just flat, not really doing a whole much, I guess, right? So we want to see the stock. I don't really see a trade, to be honest, but it's holding VWAP, which is good. It went quite a bit below VWAP, but which, if I was trying to go long in front of VWAP, I would have probably gotten stopped. But overall, though, it's finding buyers slightly under VWAP and managed to go back above it. Looks like it will be able to do something maybe later on in the day. Going back to Tesla because I saw that poll. I want to see if Tesla has managed to come back below 1,000 just yet and has not. How high did we go? Looks like we went as high as 1,007. And now coming back to see if there's any buyers in front of 1,000. I think Tesla could go above. I voted for above. I'd like to see what you guys vote for. Miss V, what do you think?
I voted for above because I just got out of my short position, get into the long one. So I can show you guys what I'm doing with Tesla today. In the pre-market, I got into short trade at 10.11. Worked perfectly great for me. And at the open, I sold it half of my positions 10.07. No, I would say 70% of my positions 10.07 and the rest 10.05-ish. Then, right at the open, I decided to go short again because I was looking at the higher time frame, and I thought that 984 level could go lower. It didn't. Here I averaged my short, made the situation even worse, and here I got out at this level. When it broke 10.05, I decided to go long again because if my shorts didn't work in here, I tried to change my strategy. We'll see where we goes, but let's go Tesla. That's why I voted for Tesla above.
Nice. Yeah, hopefully it does go there. Market maybe will help it out. Market's still not completely ready yet. We're up 0.26 on the NASDAQ futures. We're up 0.32 on the S&P 500 futures. So still not red on the overall market. We could just well end up going and staying above 1,000 on Tesla. AAPL on NASDAQ. Let's see what AAPL is doing. 176.99 is the high day, and looks like we're trying to head towards that direction one more time. So above VWAP, above 176, and trying to go see if we can go test 177, also known as the new all-time high for Apple. 176.99.
Someone said super chicken, Prad.
Get the spicy chicken. Spicy chicken sandwich, and if you want the fries, yeah, like those two. But those fries be heavy, yo.
While we are on that super chicken chat, Roberto Larios, why does Miss V only trade Tesla? Well, thank you for your question, because today I'm not only trading Tesla, I was also trading CNTX in pre-market, low float stock. So I got short at 735 level. My first out was 720 and then 709. I mean, look where stock at right now, 649. I could extend my gains on this short, but still winner is the winner. So yes, CNTX for me also into the short direction. Valeriia bear. Yay!
Let's go. Moderna now breaking 255 to the high side. Let's see. Wow, Moderna has some real strength today. Even with, I believe, negative catalyst. You know that you can make COVID-19 vaccination with almost 90% efficacy, but you can't make flu shot efficacies. That's a little what the heck, Moderna kind of question. But yeah, we'll see where Moderna wants to go today. I thought 250 would be the barrier because of the way it traded off the pre-market levels, you know, breaking 250 to the downside and then struggling to even go back above 250 in pre-market, but now actually managing to strongly with momentum get back above there. Let's see how the stock wants to trade at 260 or even right here at 256.34 or so. What's this level? 257. Maybe right here at 256, 257 it wants to turn around, but I need to be watching the tape to be making the decision. I don't want to be making the decision without watching the tape. So if you guys want to take the short here, watch your tape. What do you see AVCT going next? AVCT. I don't see going it anywhere but where the market makers and where the buyers or sellers decide to take it. So at the moment, where the buyers and sellers are taking the stock to is in this range that the stock is trading in between $3.01 and $2.07. So above VWAP, holding VWAP multiple times. Let's see where they end up putting more power into shorting it, or where they put more power into buying it, and that's the direction, or that's a price point that AC or AVCT will end up going to. Print it up at least. Not sure what that means. Wait, did he say spicy chicken sandwich made my week? In the money sandwich. Yes, sir. I don't think I said sandwich. I said sandwich, but spicy chicken sandwich, sir. Prad, any analysis on BFRI? BFRI. Let's go check out BFRI is holding above $5.40. Looks like it could go back down there, even though it's holding above $5.06 right now. It could go back down to $5.40 if it wants to and find support there instead. So keep in mind, if you want to go long, that you might just have to give it a wiggle room of all the way till this break of the lows over here. BFRI, however, it has been getting rejected off VWAP the whole day, and the highs have been pretty evident, pretty clear. So you know where your profit targets are if you're looking for a long. If you're looking for a short, you know where your breakout entry probably is. And yeah.
Finally, Tesla moving to the upside, guys.
Let's go.
Tesla alert.
Tesla indeed. Wow, Tesla's ripping right now. Nice, Miss V. Let's see your chart.
Let's see, guys. Here again, I got into the long trade at 10:05. It's now 10:08. Honestly, I want to give it some space to break that 10:10, and I wanted to take a look at the higher time frame. All right, I don't have it now, so for now, back to you, Prad.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, Tesla.
Indeed, Tesla's ripping. So that short 1,000 idea did not work out. So that double top is what people would call it, I guess. The double top idea did not work out either, which is 1,004. And now it's going higher, man. We're almost at 10.10 on Tesla. Let's see if it wants to curl back down at 10.10 or maybe 10.20, which is the pre-market high. Actually, 10.22 being the pre-market high. So Tesla, a lot of buying coming in, a lot of momentum. I remember seeing some articles yesterday about I actually can't quote it exactly what the articles were, but they were on the positive catalyst at least. So we'll keep our eyes out to see where Tesla wants to rip to. GME coming back towards our entry prices, so we'll also keep an eye out on that.
Yeah, Prad, and real quick, I just opened my higher time frame on Tesla, and here you can see, so Tesla now 10:08, and I can't see the room in here until 10:20 at least. according to the higher time frame. But I feel like at first I need to break 1010 to the upside. Please do this. Go Tesla.
All right. Oracle, any opinion? ORCL on New York. ORCL, good earnings, I believe. Let's see what the chart's looking like. Come on. Good earnings, 15% up, absolute tear in the pre-market itself, hitting a high of 106, a weak break of 106, causing it to come back into those pre-market levels into around $100 or so, where it found those bottoms. Also, along with the market, could have come down along with the market, but get to see that it's bouncing off of those $100 level, which is probably going to be a brand new bottom for Oracle from here on out. And we'll see, obviously, where it closes. Little gap made from yesterday till today that it could close the gap if the market sees more redness coming into the rest of the month. You know, with the CPI numbers, market accepted the CPI numbers, but I thought 6.8 would be a little bad because, you know, having conversations, people were saying if the CPI number comes out 7 or higher, the market's gonna absolutely get destroyed. If it comes 6 or lower, then the market's gonna go, you know, probably back higher. But if that's the conversation, we were pretty closer to 7 than we were closer to 6. So why is the market, like, you know, not really doing well? I guess it's doing what it should do, which is just stand around, do nothing. So we'll see later on in the day, maybe 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, when you guys are back with Neil, Sean, Brendan, and Arun. Oh, well, not Sean today. Yeah, you guys got the idea. Maybe at that time we get somewhat of a move to the downside. Yo, you get super chicken? You get super chicken that quick? No. Like 6.8, right, Prad? Yeah, it's 6.8 right now. There's too many bears. They're waiting for most of them to drop out. Nah, that's because they're loaded up themselves right now, man. You know, Powell is loaded up on the bears, on the downside, on the puts and everything. So that's why the transitory has been taken out of the dictionary. But as long as they had their calls still in place.
Tesla broke 1010, team.
10-10.
Sorry, traders shouldn't be emotional.
No, you're good. You're taking profit. That's good. We're taking profits on the up move. Miss V making some money. We are always happy seeing that happen. Let's go, Miss V. Taking those profits on the way up. Market now coming back towards VWAP or so. Is it 11:30, 11:42? So it looks like market did print up on the Europe side. So that could be helping up on the Nasdaq and New York side too, because we're on an absolute rip here. Let me pull up Tesla, TSLA. Let me pull up Tesla. There we go. Tesla going up to 1010. Someone said Tesla's not ripping. It's only up 3 points. Well, obviously, you're not looking at the chart the same way we are, because this is an absolute tear for Tesla. It should have been rejected off of 1,000, but it's not. So that's a tear. That's a rip. If it was you, Miss V, Pratt forgives everything. Yeah, I mean, Miss V does no harm, unlike you guys. You guys are always trolling.
Because we're a team.
I don't think market cares about inflation. That's a funny way to think about it, Johnny, but it will for sure have to matter. It's inflation we're talking about. After inflation, usually interest rates go up, and after interest rates go up, markets just have to go down. CEO selling, not good then? Of course it's not good.
Right, real quick, guys, I'm out of my Tesla trade again. I got in at 10:05, my first out 10:09, then 10:10, 10:11, 10:12.
Nice. Someone call me? No.
10:11, 10:12. Yes. So I'm out, and still, to be honest, because of this short trade negative day for me, but we'll look for more opportunities. That's what day trading is about, to turn your positive day into negative and then negative into flat and be happy.
Let's go. Let's check out NU. NU was the IPO from yesterday. We're trying to see if NU can go back into those. What was the price yesterday that I got rejected off of? Okay, that's not right. NU went as high as, what was it? 1180. Are you sure, Prad? Did it? No, it went higher than that, right? Yeah, it went as high as 1224. I'm just trying to not have my chart messed up. There we go. Went as high as 1224 yesterday off the IPO. So let's see how the stock behaves on the way up. Held up above $10.50 or $10.40, I guess, which is good. Went as low as, actually, what is this? This is today. Is today's date 10th?
Yes.
Yeah, so went as low as $9.80, which is oof, right? But managed to get back above $10, managed to hold up in front of $10.50 or 40 cents. That's where the volume point of control line is, and it's actually indicating there was a lot more selling than buying happened there. So that's yikes. So I don't know why, but we'll see what happens later on in the day. Obviously, the IPO price was supposed to be $9. Opened at, I think, $11.25 if I remember correctly. So the fact that we're under $11.25 is a little worrisome on NU Bank. Why does SoFi keeps dropping? This hurts, man. I mean, I can't answer as to why, but obviously market sentiment for SoFi could be to the downside, to the negative side, and hence we're just seeing nothing but good on SoFi. Let me just quickly pull up on GME over here, see what GME is doing. GME did break again, 150 to the high side, but it looks like 148 ended up holding multiple times, and the market's actually ripping. So I might just close my GME here. We'll give it a couple more seconds, see how it wants to trade at 151. If 151 ends up breaking, it could go as high as 153, 154. So we'll just get out. But if 151 ends up holding, maybe it comes back to the downside into profits again. Obviously our entry is 150.01. I'm just gonna close my trade here because I don't know if it's gonna go back down. Market's on an absolute tear right now. I think that's a GG on this trade. We took a multiple wins on the break of 150 to the downside. We took $2 per share multiple times, and we're getting stopped out on the last few. I think 20% I believe I had. So we're just getting stopped out on the last few 20%. But the chances of it getting turned around to the downside again from 151 are pretty high. I just don't like the way it's trading, so I'm out. Lucid, oh my, Lucid went from 36 all the way to 38. That's a big move on Lucid. I should have just crossed over and take some shares instead of being a little passive, so that kind of sucks. Lucid now all the way back to looks like $38. It could start curling to the downside here actually. Let's see if the buying stops and the selling comes on with the selling pressure. Looks like a little bit of a selling pressure is being applied, but we'll keep our eye on Lucid to see how it trades near 38.20. What do you think about NVIDIA future? I'm always bullish about NVIDIA. I'm running out of Tesla bullets. I'm gonna hold the rest for 1100. Are you short or long? Lucid is a big bubble. Big bubble as in how? I'm not sure if it is, to be honest. It's just the whole what's the term? EV sector. Like people just love calling the EV sector a bubble because of the amount of hype that got put into it through Tesla and through Rivian. But I don't know if Lucid would be claimed as a bubble. Like, yeah, it's being tested by SEC, it's being probed by SEC and whatnot. But like, if you want to talk about bubbles, then like Rivian is a bubble. They have no sales, they make no money, they have no cars on the street. They keep postponing all their cars. And actually have issues with their products, but Lucid actually has cars, have been awarded like multiple awards. I've seen Lucid cars out on streets. I've seen Lucid what's the thing called? Dealerships. So Lucid it's not a bubble. Maybe EV sector in general is a bubble, but Lucid, I don't know if this is considered as a bubble. Above 1,000% for sure. For Tesla. Oh yeah, you guys are talking about the vote, right. Good morning, sir. LFG Ford. Ooh, Ford's dripping. Let's go check out Ford. Ooh, Ford back above $20. Nice. Morgan Stanley calls Rivian the one. I mean, everyone has their favorite. Maybe Morgan Stanley just missed out on the Tesla long back in the day because they were bullish, but we'll see. Ford ripping right now. There is some size on 2045, so let's see if we can take that size out. 51 million shares traded today overall, and it just wants to just soar to the moon. Let's go Ford. EVs are a super bubble and American global scam. I can prove it. All right, Chicago, you tell them, baby. Not excited about Tesla until we hit 1100. All right, let's go. Tesla bulls in the chat. Is it the right time for a long investing? If you have money to invest and you are willing to lose every single dollar of that money, then it's always good time to invest. If you don't have money to invest and you don't have money to lose, then it's never a good time to invest. Roku rejecting this area. Let's go to Roku. Why is my finger hurt? Roku with almost 4 million shares traded today. Let's see what Roku wants to do. Roku is getting rejected to the downside, obviously down 1%. Let's see if we can bounce off of 230 back to VWAP on Roku. Currently not really looking healthy. Obviously 244 breakdown right off the open. Looks like the pre-market got a nice little push off the pre-market open all the way up to 245, 240, 550 on the dot, and then just all the way back down to 232 where yesterday's close was. And then tested VWAP, failed VWAP, and then much lower after that. Let me just quickly zoom out here. See if I could find something else on this. Let's go to 5 days. There we go. Roku breaking that low. And then now we're going to probably fill this gap over here that we have. There's probably multiple levels to be watch out for. So there's that level right there, which is 228, I guess, which we're bouncing off of. And then we have this level here, which is 224, which it could go down to next. And then we have this gap fill at 215. Let me just go to the 1 day instead. Right there, 215 gap fill. AI turned green on the 30-minute. Ooh, C3 AI. Actually, why didn't I pull up this stock all day? Because they actually had a very big catalyst, a $500 million Department of Justice, Department of Defense, DOD. Department of Defense awarded them a contract for their AI software for about $500 million or so, which pushed them pretty far high in pre-market, but they pretty much gave away half of that move in pre-market, coming back down as low as $33, $32 even. Let's see where it wants to find support at. I think right now around 33, it's trying pretty hard to find support, and if it manages to find that bottom, we could get that move back to $35 and maybe close at VWAP today, which would be good because the stock ended up getting some positive catalyst. Government contracts always get sold off. Ooh. Gonna monitor NU. Another short incoming. Thank you. Memes and Movers is wicked. A free show. What's better? Nothing. That's what. Thank you, Sam Troy. Send it over to Miss V whenever she wants to do the like o'clock.
Sam is so supportive daily. Thank you, Sam. And you all guys feels like a real family who we are. And this is a like o'clock. We have 409 likes and 2,600 people watching. I remind you guys that every day we are getting at least 1,000 likes. Today is Friday. It's Christmas mood in the air. We're all together in here now, so we would really appreciate if you support the community and smash the like button. It's absolutely free for you. Takes literally less than a second and means so much for me and Prad. And if we get 3,000 likes, Prad will go blonde. Wow.
Never happening.
Well,
never
anyways, we would really appreciate if we get 1,000 by the end of the day today. And we already broke 500 likes. Let's go, team.
Are you going to stay for the poker night tonight, Miss V?
I'm not sure. I have plans.
What?
I have plans. I'm sorry.
I'm going to call your boyfriend. Tell him no. Tell her. Tell him no. You got to stay at least an hour for poker night.
No, I have to go.
I'm sad
Why
now.
are we doing
I'm
this
sad now.
live on
I'm sad
air? I
now.
mean, if we get 3,000 likes, I stay for poker night today.
All right, no, bring 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes. You stay for-
3,000. My price is 3,000. I don't even play poker.
I don't know. I'm just.
I
Nice to have you around.
That's true. I would love to stay, but like I have some time limited thing I need to do before approximate.
That's cool. That's cool. Next time, Miss V.
Are you gonna play real money?
Yeah.
Do you play poker?
Not. I'm not great at it,
Yeah.
but I can handle myself.
I'll be cheering for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gus is coming though. He's a monster.
Oh.
Gus is a monster. He used to play poker with like the pros, like
Wow.
actual poker pros.
Okay.
Gus, yeah.
We even have a video.
Gus is nasty
I'll-
at poker.
I'll send you a video, guys, about poker and day trading.
Is he
Why
though?
are they so close?
Yeah. Sorry. What did you?
We have a video about poker. Why poker players are good traders.
Yeah.
Something like this.
Yeah, that is true. But on that point, though, me and Greg were having this conversation, and we always try to stop people comparing poker and trading with each other, because there might be some similarities, but there's a lot of differences. Because in poker, you're taking every single hand. You're even taking those big blinds and the small blinds. So you are bound to lose 2 of your hands out of 8 hands that you play, no matter what. Bound to lose some money without a doubt, because you have to take that play. But the similarities are that with psychology, people have to use their psychology and their mindset for poker. Let's see what Greg has to say here. Greg, you want to sit here? Oh, you want to sit there? Let's see what Greg has to say about the poker conversation. There's some similarities, but there's also differences. Look at this guy's Hawaii shirt today, yo. He's all Cancuned up.
Barbados. Wait a second. Boom.
He's poker star ready.
Now no one knows what I'm thinking. So that's one of the first lessons of poker. Got to have your poker face, your poker sunglasses. And yeah, we got some legends of the floor coming through today. Legends of the fall. Gus, the grinder. And a few more guys. It's going to be a big game. Prad's probably going to lose some money. I'm probably going to make some money. And yeah, there's nothing like, grinding it out in the stock market all day, having a beer, and then grinding it out at the poker table all night. We just love it.
Yes, sir. Can't wait for it. It's going to be so much fun. 4 o'clock today. If any of you in Toronto come by, no, I'm joking. The seats are full. Seats are full. Greg, what strategy are you going to be looking to be applying? Game theory optimization, some old school theories. What are you looking at?
If I can get to just one person today and get in their head, just one person, whether that be you or anyone else, I don't care about making money. I just want to get in one person's head, make them make a bad decision, and then they can, and maybe in the moment before they're going to bed tonight, they think about me and they think, crap, I shouldn't have made that call. If I can do that, I'm happy. It's not about the money for me, Prad. I make my money on the trading floor. But yeah, whether it's your money or someone else's money, I'll take it tonight. It doesn't matter.
It's just about the psychological warfare for Greg. All about the mind games.
All about the mind games, man. That's what poker's all about. And honestly, poker and trading are a lot different. I heard you discussing that. I think it's an interesting topic. I'd be curious what the chat has to say if we got some traders / poker players in the chat. But certainly it draws the same crowd. A lot of guys that like to trade poker, a lot of gals too. And there's a lot of good players out there. The talent level in the game is really going up in the last few years.
Yeah, for sure. I need to start watching poker again. I used to watch it when Daniel Negreanu used to play. And now I don't even know if he plays anymore.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Negreanu's active. He's got videos that he comes out with. You can learn a lot on YouTube. And really good game. To me, not as interesting as trading, but it's a good time. We'll be playing Texas Hold'em. We're going to keep the buy-in pretty low. We don't want to make things too serious, mostly just socialize, have some fun. And yeah, you know what? I just want to piss a couple people off and I'll be happy. That's really my goal, Prad. And whether that's you or anyone else, it's just all about having fun.
I have a couple questions about market now.
Yeah, we could do that.
For the CPI number, how did that affect the market? Why didn't that market move as it should have? Because I was expecting a bigger down move because it's closer to 7 than it is to 6.
That was very interesting. Okay, so to be honest, I came in this morning and I looked at the market and I looked at the move that it made, and I thought the jobs number came out, because typically, the first Friday of every month you have the jobs number, and that can move the market, 0.5%, 1%, and typically that's going to be the news release that moves the market. So I came in today and I was unfortunately running a little late. I looked at my computer. I was like, jobs number today. So just alone, the fact that CPI moved the market that much, you now know that that is going to be in play, and these type of inflation data points are going to be moving the market, which, to be honest, like, I've been trading since 2013. I haven't really seen that. I have not really traded in a market environment where inflation numbers move the market in any sort of meaningful way. So very, very surprised by that. It's going to be very interesting to see that moving forward. With these economic data releases, investing.com calendar, shout out to investing.com, has a really good data source for looking at what the relevant news is. And then it'll tell you like 1 bull, 2 bull, 3 bull for how important they perceive it to be. So yeah, I guess inflation, maybe we're going up to 3 bulls now, because that was quite a big move. Like, what did we move? Like 75 beeps on the market. Like, it was a big move. So we're going to be watching inflation now, and we're going to be watching stocks that have a relationship, correlation with inflation as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Greg, for those knowledge tips over there on the CPI side. Anything else you wanna share with the chat?
No, that's good. TGIF. Hope everyone had a good week. Hope you guys are making lots of money. Obviously things are slowing down a bit with Santa Claus coming to town and everything. So, maybe keep some of those chips at your seat. Maybe don't push it all in right now, but that could change real quick. So, yeah, keep hitting it. Let's finish the year off right.
People are saying, who's the Tom Cruise? looking good, Greg. Thank you for your tips.
And these glasses are bomb. I don't even know who makes these, but if you have glasses and you're not doing this, you ain't doing it right. All right, have a good luck, Prad.
If you don't have magnetic glasses, you ain't doing it right. You heard it right here live from Memes and Movers.
I'm back.
She's back. The
Did
queen
you
of
miss
Memes
me?
and Movers.
Yeah, Greg look fire. Looks like he's gonna win every money today.
Greg's gonna steal a lot of money today.
He's prepared.
Yeah.
He has that Barbados short, kind of to distract you.
Yeah.
At the same time as glasses.
You think you're on a vacation, but no, he's about to steal your
full
money.
Force. Yeah. All right. All right. What's up with Tesla? Nothing much.
All right, yeah, so people were saying AI did get a volume candle that pushed it up. So the idea of long in front of 33 ended up working, which is good. Now we'll see if it can actually make all the way back to 34.50 or so, where VWAP currently is. Would love to see how the stock trades around VWAP, and if it actually manages to break VWAP, will be great, because now the QQQs are above VWAP. And the SPYs are also above VWAP. So we could see some stocks that are at the bottoms start turning around and go up. Let's go to Neil.
Okay, so I'll start with the stock this time, but I got to jump in on this conversation. I was just in the chat talking. Someone asked about chess and poker and traders, and I have to comment on it. But CNXT just broke 6 even. It's right in close to yesterday's afternoon support, like this 580. I'm going to get it all out in front of that level. But on this conversation, I put it in the chat, but the real reason, in my opinion, the real reason why poker players and traders, a lot of times a similar skill set, why successful ones will be the World Series and you get interchange, is that in order to be good at both of those, you have to understand that you evaluate not your results in order to get better, you evaluate your decision making. Because nobody cares if you get your chips in bad in poker and happen to win. That doesn't help you to think that you made a good decision there. So good players analyze the situation, the possible hands another player could have, their range of hands, and then just as long as you're making a decision that if you made it 10 times out of 10 is going to yield a positive result, then you know you've done well, as opposed to just looking at whether you won the chips. And trading is the same way, because you have to understand that no matter how good the setup or the strategy, sometimes it's just not going to work. So you evaluate, did I follow my rules? Was this a valid setup? Did I do it well? And then if it's a 6 out of 10 type of strategy, okay, well then that's going to work out for you. If you just say, boom, I won in the trade, and you broke a rule or it didn't make any sense in regards to your setup, well, the market's going to reward you, then you're going to make that mistake in the future. And either way, you go bust if you have that pattern. The difference with chess, because I want to bring it back to the last, I think it was VWAP Trader saying, what's the difference between chess? In trading, there's a million different ways things can happen. Like, you're basically playing probabilities the whole way through, where nothing is 100% certain. And the same thing in poker. In chess, even if you can't figure out what it is, there is technically and mathematically always an optimal move for you to make. because there's a finite number of possibilities. It's a ridiculous number, but it's a game with a right or a wrong move. It has its own internal limitations. So, to a certain extent, you'll never be able to do it because we're not computers or robots. But it's very different in terms of the results in chess. There's always something you can do perfectly. It's 100% true. It's just math, man. But at the end of the day, that's the big difference between chess and poker and whatnot. You're not playing random probabilities. You're trying to make an optimal move when there likely is one. And then overall, when it comes to chess, what I found, the best players in chess are simply, it's just the person who can, in their head, make more moves in their head while maintaining the structure of the board. And that's definitely a skill that not everybody has. My brother's a beast at it. I remember I was like at one point, something like 0 and 1500 against my brother, no word of a lie. So it was 1 and 1500 against my older brother.
Jesus Christ.
And then in chess club in high school, I beat him for the second time, and then I quit. I was like, I'm done. That's it. You're only as good as your last game. And then we haven't played since. That's because he's in Halifax. But anyway, back to you, Prad.
Gotta quit while the getting's good, boy. Let's go. The dub's on your table. Greg and I were actually playing chess in the morning against each other. I think we pulled a full of 3 to 4 steps, and Greg's like, Prad, do you even know how to play, bro? Let's close this game. It's not fun playing this against you. And we just stopped playing that. Greg tried to pull the 3-step move on me, and that's my move. The only thing I know is how to checkmate you in 3 steps. And if I can't do that in 3 steps, I'm losing that game because it's the only thing I have memorized. So Greg tried to pull that off on me. So it was a stalemate off the rip, and then I just started making stupid moves just to have some fun. But yeah, that was the absolute zero of a play right there. But fun point. I did have a decent chess rating at one point. I think it was like nothing too big. I think like 800, maybe 900. I think you start at 800 actually. So I'll just stop talking right now. Prad's a one-trick pony. That's right, man. Even in Valorant or shooter games, I'm always a one-trick pony. Like, I'm an operator. You put an operator in my hand, I got the quickest reaction times. But like, if you put a submachine in me, I'm probably like no patience, running around the corner, just all right, Lucid Motors. Someone was mentioning Lucid Motors earlier when Neil was talking, so I pulled it up just to see what was going on. Lucid Motors holding in front of VWAP, which is great because that bottom around 36. I'm not a camper. Hello, 36 ended up holding. 36 camped and made its way towards 38. So 38 now on the way to go test it. Like I said, I would love to see how the stock trades at 38.20 instead of shorting at VWAP. I would much rather be shorting it at 38.20 or even this high at 39s or so. So let's see how the stock can move up there. I'm perfecting trading, bodybuilding, chess, and poker. Ooh, actually, I like that. I've been in talks with a bunch of people on the Discord, and yeah, if you guys work out, wanna have each other hold you guys accountable for your workout routines or whatever, feel free to talk in that Do You Even Lift channel. Post your routines if you want to, post your clips if you want to, or pictures, and everyone can encourage each other. I for sure know it will motivate me to start working out, and it'll be a fun little team exercise that we could work on over there. Just make sure Arun doesn't post his pictures, because I know everyone's gonna get jealous at that point. Chess is awesome. Teach your kids. Yes, 100%. Got some AI. C3 AI. Let's go check out what C3 AI is doing. Still making that move towards VWAP. Beautiful, beautiful bounce off of 33s or so. Even though we did dip as low as 32.74. Travis is asking what's the Discord. You can either wait every 15 minutes for the link, or you can do !Discord, and that will give you the Discord link. INDI. Why the big drop? Where am I typing? I'm typing in the chat. INDI. INDI, 5 million shares traded so far. Big drop off pre-market / open itself. So some sort of negative catalyst. Let me quickly see if I can find it. INDI. So earnings? That's November 11th though. So that's a long time ago. Not sure if there's any recent earnings. I can't see it on TradingView at least. So maybe Miss V can see it on Icon. INDI.
Earnings?
Yeah. No. Catalyst for INDI. But yeah, so obviously big down move. Looks like it's even got rejected VWAP at a couple points around here right off the open here, 1370, 1380. I tried to get to VWAP over here, but $13 acting as a barrier. Look at the consolidation at the $12 where we're currently at. So if you want to take a breakout trade, you know, you could probably get a breakout short of 12. But actually, I'm noticing it did dip under 12 slightly to 1183 and then immediately back above 12. So maybe it doesn't even go any lower from here today. We're just gonna probably sideways trade at 12 for the rest of the day, and then maybe have some pops back to VWAP, which is around 1260. So I'm gonna guess 1250 or so. Wow, Ford. What's going on? Why are you guys saying wow, Ford? Wow, Ford.
But real quick, while we're on the previous name, I don't see any significant news except its launches highly integrated business wire.
What day was that?
8 December. Well,
So 2 days ago?
Yeah, it's old news even.
It sounds like a positive news though. So even with that positive news, it just got dumped to the downside. So yeah, INDI, not sure what's going on that side then. Ford, wow, indeed. Yeah, good call out. I love seeing Ford rip to the tops over here. But obviously, man, I want to see Ford above 21 and actually hold there. It's been very rare that... Did we even actually make it above 21? Let me quickly go check that out. I don't think we did. Yeah, we did not. So that high is 2080. Where is that? 2080. There we go. So we would like to see the stock actually break out above 21 and stay there and not dip back below to under all the way to 19. So you've seen this range now ever since earnings report came out. They've been range bound since then between $19 and $20, and we would like to get that breakout of 21. Would we see that today? That's a big question mark. But maybe by the end of the year, we probably see Ford above 21 and then maybe back under 21 again. Wow, did Ford actually get to 2081? Yeah, today. Right here. Apple is ripping. Let me go check it out. For sure.
Yeah, I might as well jump in here because I just moved my target on Apple up a little bit here. I'll go to the 15-minute chart so you can see just the last couple of days worth of action. There was the breakout of this range here at 176. It then got the scalp trade in there. Then it gave you this dip right into 175. Was able to take some out at 77 the first time through. I didn't go for VWAP there when the market was coming down. I probably should have. My next target's at 177.50 and then looking for 179. And admittedly, this morning, if you were watching the morning show, I tried the long on Tesla. Shout out to everybody that had that 980 look on Tesla. That just wasn't what I was going for. So I ended up losing on that long and couldn't find anything better than Apple from a structure standpoint. So, when the market was kind of teetering around in response, I guess, to that CPI number, Apple was a safe place to go because the market's going up. We're getting that strength overall in tech. Apple's going to be fine. In an inflationary environment where we're worried about inflation, Apple is going to be one of the places that you want to feel safe if you are in big tech. So that's the long that made a little bit more sense to me because I think you had protection on the downside in either way. So we'll see it break out. Now, obviously, 178 could be a bit of a thing here, but the best just get even better. And just for reference, I did get out all of that CNXT. So I can quickly show you here. I'm all out. This was the target down here for last bid. That was the afternoon, I guess, support range around 580. So that just got taken out. It gave it to you like 3 times here on the way down through 750, right at the open, the curl trade, and then another pop and drop at 750 again. So 3 times. This is probably one of the easier shorts today, let alone if you had it in the pre-market like a badass Brennan did.
Thank you, sir. Oh, that's Miss V. Let me bring it to my face. Apple, like you guys saw, breaking out, going higher and higher. Now 177.18. I believe that's the all-time high, indeed. So let's see where we keep going on Apple. If you guys remember the number I gave out yesterday that was taken from CNBC, I believe, if my memory serves me right, 182.86 will put Apple at a $3 trillion company. So I'm almost guaranteed that, well, I'm not guaranteeing that. I'm almost certain in my own head right now that people will find a way to make the stock go there. And by people, I mean, you know, retail investors who are going to use gamma squeezing or options, and the hedge funds who are going to buy up the stock even at these prices just so it could go up to 182 and where they can take profits. That's just my theory. You know, if CNBC throws out a price like that in an article and then says $3 trillion, then the chances are, you know, everyone in the world is going to be watching that price. Correct, except 3 trillion. Did I say billion? I thought I said trillion. Oops. Yes, people want to push it to 3 trillion. Yeah. How do you work out these numbers, Prad? For the 3 trillion, I just took it off CNBC, but they take it. They're taking the price of the stock with the amount of float that's available, which equates the market cap of the company. Prad, you're spot on. It happened when Apple hit 1 trillion. It also happened when Tesla was about to hit some big number like that. So it's just, you know, it feels like a price target to people, even though it's not a price target. It's just something for people to use as a level now, even though the stock has never gone there. So it's just like a price target for people at that point. AMD moving now. Let's go check out AMD. Stomach's rumbling. AMD, why are my charts looking ugly? AMD back to VWAP. Woo, let's go AMD. Looks like that bottom catch in front of 136 or so. What's the lower day on this bad boy? 135.80 exactly. Oof, my memory, boy. Ooh, 130. Who said marijuana inhibits memory? Huh? All right. So 136, 135.80. All is where it dipped down to under 136, even though I don't really see a candle there. What kind of sorcery is that? Anyways, let's see if we can keep on going higher above VWAP and not really stop. And my guess is a yes, because the market completely turned around. We're finding buyers above VWAP and the QQQs and on the SPYs. So my guess is you know, AMD finds some value buying over here above VWAP, and then we go back to 140 or so in the next few days. Sean said AMD 144 by Friday. Listen, man, it happens. You can't be 100% right all the time. Watching NVIDIA VWAP to go short. Watching NVIDIA VWAP to go short. I think, you know, you just saw, why are my charts doing this? What's going on? I hate seeing that. Zoom in. So yeah, it is turning off in VWAP, but you know, be careful, man, because the market does not really show weakness right now. We tried to break VWAP multiple times on the Nasdaq future, and we just kept going higher. Same thing with the SPYs. So I'm not sure if you know, how fruitful is this trade going to be. If anything, it's probably going to come down to 302.50 or maybe 302, and then just rip back to the high side. There's not much room to the downside for NVIDIA unless market just gets destroyed. There we go. Beautiful charts. So we were looking for that, you know, there's not much room to the downside. Look at this higher highs, higher lows pattern all the way. mRNA. I forgot about mRNA. Lol. mRNA still here. It did not curl back. That's insane. Actually made another move from these highs at 255s. Managed to make another move above it. I'm not liking this strength on Moderna, but yeah, I guess, you know, people like buying Moderna around 220, and they don't like buying Moderna at 350. So the range for Moderna is pretty much $100 range for until they discover where the price is. So from 250 to 350, let's figure out where the actual fair value is for the stock. Best way to turn the market around is buy a put. Right. Taking dip on Apple. Taking the dip buy on Apple, you might have to wait till like 176 or 175.50 because, you know, if market's coming down now, so maybe your NVIDIA shorts actually end up working out, because if Apple is coming down, then market's going to follow suit with it. Yeah, NVIDIA's turning off in front of 303. Let's go check out what Tesla's doing. Tesla went as high as 1020. Ooh. So like I said, man, that would be a nice area to look for a short. So 1020 did come down. Hopefully Ms. V took profits at those highs there.
Since I'm out of this long trade, I've never been in Tesla. Actually, we were talking on the chat about that double bottom short out of here, to go short in here. So might be like a nice $2 winner. But anyways, I'm not touching it for now. Honestly, for short opportunities in Tesla, might be if it breaks this 999 to the downside. Otherwise, I'm still hoping for some long opportunities on Tesla.
All right. SPY futures coming to VWAP and getting under VWAP. So that's the ES, and the NASDAQ futures are also now touching VWAP. So we'll see what ends up happening. Hello, Mike. Stop annoying me. We'll see what ends up happening on that side. Palantir. Don't like what I'm seeing on this side. Now I feel like, if we see more redness in the market, Palantir could go so much lower. Maybe. I'm just guessing. I'm just FOMOing myself, shaking myself out on this, because the Department of Defense gave an AI contract to C3 AI. And those are the type of contracts I believe usually went to Palantir. So, I'm kind of worried. We'll see what happens with Palantir. Maybe if the market does go lower, I just want to pray that Palantir doesn't go any lower, because my entry for my personal account is at $18.40. So, if it does go lower from here, of course, I'm going to take more shares on my own account for Palantir. But it's going to be... I'm not going to be enjoying doing that. Miss, you're not a Tesla? You're not a Tesla, miss. All right, cool. Can you take a look at NU? I for sure can take a look at NU. Look at the stock. It's moving back towards those $12 prices. If you guys remember, stock opened at $11.25, so we reclaimed those opening prices. The low, wow, we actually went as low as $9.80. I don't even think we did that yesterday. The low yesterday was, I think, around $10 or so, but and the high being $12.25. The high being, what's the high over here? Come on. 12.25, indeed. I spent all that time just to be right. AI bouncing off of VWAP. Let's go check out AI. AI not bouncing off of VWAP. I don't know what time range you're on. I'm on the 1 minute right now, and it's nowhere close to VWAP. And if it's not on the 1 minute, I'm promising you it's not on the 3 and it's not on the 5. And you about to drop. And you at 11.50. I'm out and you taking profits. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Take profits. Claps in the chat. Claps in the chat. Claps in the chat. Claps in the chat. Low flow and you be careful. Oh, what? And you IPO'd yesterday with 200 million shares, bro. That's not a low flow. What? Is SQ going to go lower? I can't answer that with a guarantee, my friend, but we can see what the market doing. Market's looking strong. QQQ's back above VWAP. SPYs are also again above VWAP. So not sure what SQ is going to do, but if SQ is going to hold up at these bottoms, then it's going to go higher. Yeah, it's not a low float. Prad. Dab on them haters with them profits. C4 Kami. Let's go, brother. Is AMC a good buy? Ooh, I don't know, man. I was going to add AMC to my own portfolio, but now that the investors themselves and the insider investors are dumping shares, I don't know about it anymore. Also, AMC... I'm just going to hold off on this thought. This is a really controversial opinion of mine. So I'm just going to forever keep it in my head and never let it out. Moving on. Next, will Roku close above 230? You know who knows that? Father Time. Father Time knows when Roku closes at 4 o'clock. Father Time can tell us that. Okay, today looks not good. Why am I reading that? It's already hidden. Moving on. Prad, where do you find the flow info? So for the IPO, we saw the flow info on the website directly for NASDAQ. So this is the NASDAQ market activity IPO website. I'll post this link in the chat for you guys right now. I'll just spam it for you guys a couple of times so you guys can see it. There we go. But yeah, over here we saw the float for NU yesterday, and I can actually maybe even show it to you right now. There we go. NU float 289 million shares. That's almost 300 million shares, my guy. That's not considered a low float. Like you want to see a low float right here. Singulate Inc. on Nasdaq, 4 million shares. That's a low float. Let's see another float for REFI Acquisition Corp. Maybe another low float right there. Right. These are low floats, not NU. And how do I look at low floats that are not IPOs? So we have Trade Ideas. We actually are sponsored by Trade Ideas, I believe. And you might have to pay for the software. There's other software companies that are free that you can just Google it. And most of the time they're kind of iffy on it. You have to do multiple resources to get the actual value of it. See how this one doesn't even have it yet because it's a brand new ticker. It's a very new stock, so it doesn't have it yet. And use price like some low floats. It's $11 stock because they have a bunch of shares. They have a bunch of shares, and it's a Brazilian bank. It's not a low float. It's just that's where the stock. They had a lot of dilution. That's why you're seeing that much amount of shares are offered to public. There was way too much dilution, and the stock value is still what the valuation is, but the price is so low because there's so much shares in the market. Same thing for Wish. Why do you think Wish is at the numbers that it is right now at these lows and not really moving anywhere? Because the amount of float for Wish. Take a look at this. 400 million shares. You know how much buying is going to be required for Wish to go to where the pump and dump numbers are, the $10, $20? Of course, if Wish changes the way the company works, that could change and the buyers could come in and the buyers could really soak up this flow. But that is right now at these lows where the company sucks. The only people pumping it up are the pump and dumpers, and the only people who are holding it are the people who got trapped because of the pump and dumpers. So that's the trouble right there. And speaking again about flow, look at CMG, right? There's a reason why Chicago Mexican Grill is so expensive. The flow for it is so low, and that's a really, if the flow for Chicago Mexican Grill was like 100 million shares, it wouldn't be this expensive. People would be buying it. People would be holding on to those shares and not letting it go because CMG was a big blockbuster of a restaurant chain when it came out. AMC. Going back to AMC here. Oh, I already have it open actually. So AMC did. Oh, my bad, guys. Let me go back here. Come on. It says Chipotle. It's a Chipotle Mexican Grill. So AMC is above 27, which is good, above VWAP. But let's see where AMC closes up at eventually.
Prad, let's take a look at S&P 500 index, broader view by the sector, and I would really appreciate if you take my face off the screen.
Oops, sorry.
Bye, guys. All right. Software and services is mixed, mostly positive. Oracle leading to the upside, up more than 15%. Nice job, Oracle. Semiconductors are mixed. Broadcom is up more than 8%, while Microchip is up 0.5%. Also saw Nvidia somewhere here. I don't know where it's now. Retailers are mixed with Etsy at the bottom, down more than 3%, while consumer services, PAN, national gaming is down more than 2%. Pretty positive day for automobile stocks. So Ford is up more than 5%, General Motors up more than almost 3%, and Tesla almost 1% to the upside. Pharmaceutical stocks are mixed with Tesla at the bottom, down more than 6%. Energy stocks are mostly negative, and Costco, consumers, food, beverage. Costco is leading the food group, up more than 6%. And social media stocks are mixed, with Twitter down more than 2%. Not that bad, though.
Yeah, a lot of green. I'm seeing a lot of green.
Yep.
Looking good. Miss V, you want to also read that while we're on you?
Ooh la la, of course. Give me a sec. I got tangled with my chart.
Practicing to fill in for Brandon when he takes day off. She's actually getting ready to take over Brandon's position.
What? Yeah, it's the biggest. It's the biggest compliment for me when someone compared me to Brandon. Well, you know, guys, literally Brandon was sharing with me that overall, like, he had days off, like 1 in a year.
I've never seen him take a day
Because
off.
no one can be Brandon,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
So kind of that was the plan. I'm trying my best. So yes, Nicole Harris, thank you for your super chat. Hi Prad, TGIF Spider-Man drops this week Thursday, along with AMC, much anticipated first NFT. Aaron told us this summer he was selling. Do you have plans to watch Spider-Man? Do you think it's gonna affect AMC in a good way? And do you know anything about Spider-Man NFT?
No, it's the
plan?
AMC NFT.
AMC NFT.
Yeah, all AMC shareholders get an AMC NFT.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm joking. It's cool. It's cool.
Apes for
I'm
the
just
win.
jealous because I'm not gonna get one. I'm just jealous.
Right. You're
Do
like,
you have
"Oh,
any AMC shares?
whatever. Me? No, I don't.
I was gonna say if you do, like, give me it so I can go get the NFT and I'll
Alright.
give you back the share.
Have you seen the AMT?
It's like a coin. It's like an AMC coin. Well, I'll
Okay.
pull it up. I'll pull it up.
Wow, AMC fans are the realest though.
But yeah, Nicole Harris, you're 100% right. He did mention that that he was gonna sell. You see this, Miss V? Miss V?
Oh wow,
Yeah.
it looks so cool.
Yeah, it's basically I own AMC NFT.
That's so cool. And can you have like actual coin, physical?
No, it's like
Oh.
a NFT virtual coin.
Alright.
You just get to say, "Oh, I own a coin."
Alright.
It's, you're happy about it. See, you put a
Certificate?
smile on your- yeah,
Can you put it on your QR code?
yeah, yeah. You could.
Alright.
You could. But yeah, so the idea is, you know, Adam Aaron did say he was gonna close out a bunch of his shares, and he still has about like 500,000 shares, I believe. Last time I checked, the CFO dumped a bunch of his shares. I don't know how much the CFO has left. At the end of the day, investors dumping is not a bad thing. You know, investors need to take profit too. You think Elon dumping was a bad thing? No. I mean, of course, Elon dumping moved the stock down quite a bit from those highs, and it probably wouldn't have if he didn't do it. But at the end of the day, you know, like, everyone's got to take profit somewhere. Some of these CEOs don't even have a salary. Like Tesla's Elon doesn't have a salary, according to him at least, on any of his companies. He makes money by actually closing his position on his shares. So I understand the whole flow of, you know, Adam Aaron and the CFO closing shares and whatnot, and how people are using that to get scared to bring the stock down and everything else. But at the same time, the short squeeze game is done. The short squeeze game is done. I'm sorry. Like, if you think they're going to let AMC go to 350s or 1,000, I'm seeing numbers on Twitter, 100,000. You guys are out of your mind if you think AMC is going to 100,000. Actually out of your mind if you think AMC is going to 100,000. I'm seeing people saying I'm never going to sell even though it's coming down and it's against me because it's going to 100,000. Like, that is absolutely nuts. That's nuts. So we'll see what ends up happening. And because of that, I don't even want to join that mentality anymore. Like, I hate joining Twitter spaces now that have AMC in their name, because all they want to talk about is how Citadel screwed them over and how they want to screw Citadel back. It's like, dude, it doesn't make sense. Like, these guys have been doing this for way longer than you have. They've been, and they don't care about, like, you know, making that the money off of you, or they already have, to be honest. They pumped short floats and they took most of those monies back from AMC GME winners who got way too cocky. Every single AMC GME winner who got cocky about their wins and put that money back into the market lost it on low floats. Lost it all on low floats. So you can't, like, you think like these guys are dumb. Like, they know what they're doing. They've been making money for years and years and years. So that's why I can't bring myself to like follow the trend over here on this side. I can short AMC and GME anytime I want. I can cover, then re-enter higher. Yes, that's the idea, sir. Let's go. That's day trading. AMC to $10 more, like, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that can happen too. Like, we don't want that to happen, right? Like, if AMC goes to $10, trust me, I'm for sure buying that. AMC doesn't belong at 10, in my opinion at least. But if that happens, that's a drastic down move, my friend. I find it hilarious when people always say they're out of shares. I can always find shares to short always. Yeah, that's AMC. I can throw order right now to short, and I will have an accepted order. But I don't know about GME. GME I might have to pay for shorts. Maybe not at this point. Maybe not at this point because we're not at 100% short float anymore. When GME was at like 200% short float, maybe then, yeah. Let me quickly pull up what AMC's short float is. I'm going to guess. They're free now? Yeah. I'm going to guess AMC's short float is 10.91. Darn it, 16.25. All right, let's go check out what GME is. GME is 10.18. I was close. All right. All right, I'm going to let Miss V read that whenever she wants.
Yay, we've got a super chat from Olusegun Ergo Bogbo. I hope I pronounced it correct. Anyway, sorry, Olusegun. Prad, Miss V, Sean, Neil, Greg, and the entire team. You guys are awesome. Still learning trading, but you are making it easier every day. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words. And we're so glad to hear that basically what we built this community for is working perfectly great, that you guys learning with us every day, that you have a great company, you don't do it alone, and we all share and exchange experience. I learn a lot too, so let's go. Let's learn even more every day.
All day, every day. Did you watch the concert yesterday?
Which concert?
Kanye West and Drake?
No.
I stayed up all night watching this
Really?
concert.
How did it go?
I don't think it was worth it.
Yeah?
No.
Where was the concert?
It was in Las Vegas.
Oh, I saw the last year, I believe, Drake's in Las Vegas with
No,
all
not
those
Las Vegas.
fountains.
Sorry, it was in LA.
I'll see.
It was in LA.
I'll watch.
Yeah, it was being live streamed on Prime Video on Amazon.
Kanye West and Drake?
Yeah.
Wait a second, what? They were beefing.
They became friends.
It was all PR.
Yeah, we know that. We know that.
I didn't
Look at you using your
know.
head. We know. Come on, we know
I didn't
that.
know.
We knew that.
Alright,
It was all
I want to
PR.
rewatch. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it was okay. It was nothing
Yeah.
special. But the one key point that I had to bring up because of that is if you guys are watching that, you know the fog machines, the smoke machines?
Yes.
Whoever makes those smoke machines, we got to put all of our money in. We got to mortgage our houses
my-
because those smoke machines were working overtime yesterday. The amount of smoke that the whole area, the Memorial Stadium
Yeah.
had was insane. I could not see Kanye. I could not see Drake on the stage. If me at home on
Yeah.
TV cannot see the artist perform,
Yeah.
I doubt what people paid for money to saw.
Yeah.
Like they all just saw smoke all day.
I have a fog machine back in Russia.
Fog machine
Yeah.
in your room.
No, my dad likes to party. He has like
Ooh.
music, like
Disco
like,
ball?
it's not a disco ball. It's like light that reacts on the music sound and like make
Oh.
like, yeah. My dad is fun one. But yeah, I agree with you. I want to see the artist, right?
Yeah.
I will rewatch.
You're just gonna see smoke, Miss V. Just listen to music and you'll be fine. This is my first time watching you guys. You guys do it every day, day trading. Yes, Salvador Sanchez. Since you are new, I'll give you a quick spiel. We day trade every day, Monday to Friday, as long as the U.S. markets are open, from 8:30 all the way till 4 o'clock. My show over here, or our show, me and Miss V's show, we go from
Miss
11.
check.
We go from 11 to why am I drawing a
2.
blank? 2, and then 8:30 till 11 the morning guys come on, and then they come back on from 2 o'clock to 4. So stay tuned. We'll go right away into another show soon. Prad got a blunt machine. I am the blunt machine, baby. They didn't need to buy that many smoke machines. They just needed to pay an air ticket for me. I just go sit there, just. Do you think Nvidia could fall to 280? Wow. Last time Nvidia broke 300, how low did it go? Let's go check that out real quick. Nvidia, I think it went to like 295. 1 year. Let's see. Last time it broke 300. I'm just gonna zoom in on my chart a little bit. 300. Where's that number? Nope, that doesn't look good. So 280, yeah, okay. It actually did go as low as 280. Then yeah, that is a possibility. I have a line over here at what's this line at 295, and then I have another line at 287.78, and then 280. So we'll watch it on the way down. Obviously, I think if 300 breaks on Nvidia, that's kind of drastic. That's kind of question mark. But okay, let's move on to the market. Nasdaq futures now below VWAP, SPY futures below VWAP. So yeah, this 300 break is probably going to come in very soon. It did it did go as low as 299.33 today. So keep in mind, if you want to take this 300 break, it could just bounce off of 299 like it did before. But if market keeps on going lower and then 299 gets taken out, maybe that's a spot for you to add more shares after you take the 300 break, if that's the trade that you want to be taking. Buy Tesla dip, going back up fast. Tesla coming down right now to VWAP. I'd say wait until it goes to 1,000. You don't want to be pushing your chips at random positions right now, because we still got a $5 move to VWAP, and especially if the market wants to go lower, I can see Tesla going down to 1,000 or even 995 before making that bounce back up to those 1020s or 1010s that we're at right now. So be a little patient, hands off. Patience always pays off in terms of your entries. So just be patient, man. Roku will close above 230. We'll check it out. What's up, Trader Fam? I missed the morning show, but I'm here for the rest. Yes, go Mario. Props, my boy. Wow, look at Tesla volume today is 50% off the 90-day. Wow, okay, let's go check it out. 12 million shares on Tesla. Is it actually what you're saying?
It's 10 million volume.
Tesla, I mean, each candle is a day right here, and look at the volume candles. This volume is actually lower than yesterday's volume, but I mean, we're pretty much 3/4 of the way of the whole day's volume from yesterday. So we'll see if more volume can pick back up. My guess is, we probably don't crack 40 million today, but if we do make 40 million shares today, that's a pretty big what the heck kind of question on Tesla.
While we're on the Tesla, guys, to remind you that we have a poll up on the chat. Do you think Tesla will finish this trading day above or below 1,000? And intrigue is still in the forest, because Tesla now is 10.06, like kind of flat. Not flat, but I mean like neither really up above, neither really below.
That's flat for Tesla.
Right.
That's flat for Tesla.
And majority says that it's going to finish above 60%, including me and Prad. And 40% says below. Well, let's see, guys. And I just wanted to point out that 1,098 people participated in the poll, but we have just 757 likes. So please, if you can hit that thing, you should be able to hit the like button. I remind you right here, there is like a thumb up. Please turn it black, so it's like, you're giving a like. And yes, it's a Friday, great time, and we would really, really want to break 1,000 likes again, because if we break 1,000 likes again today, it will be thirds to, oh my god, why so many of me, so scary. It will be our third week in a row when we daily get 1,000 or even more. We broke 800 likes. Let's go.
I was 777th like.
Yeah?
I made
It's
sure I
very
was
lucky.
777.
Listen, I feel like you're going to win that poker night.
Oh. I'm going to buy myself a Louis Vuitton bag if I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
My bag's ripping. I need a new one.
But why Louis Vuitton?
I wanna look fancy next to you. I'm tired of watching you wear off-whites to work while I'm wearing I don't even know what this is. Gilded?
Adidas slippers?
Yeah, I'm wearing... While she's wearing off-whites, I'm wearing Adidas flip-flops over here, right?
Comfort first, come on. But no, yeah, if you decide to buy a Louis Vuitton bag, please, can I be with you checking when you will be choosing one?
Yeah,
cool.
For sure.
Deal.
Just make sure it's not the pink one.
No.
Okay, good. We're good. Yes, guys, make sure you hit the like button. Thank you, Miss V, for the like o'clock on time. I'm like I said, I was number 777. So hopefully, as Miss V said, that luck gets rubbed onto my palms. Ooh, we bring it, baby. Tesla actually managed to bounce off of 1,005 instead of going back to VWAP, because market's not really going to the downside just yet. But my guess is we're gonna actually go to VWAP, because if market doesn't get back above VWAP, then my guess is Tesla goes to VWAP. I like for Miss V's accent. Yes, sir. Who doesn't?
Straight from Russia.
Prad, makes sense out of this headline, please. Snara Financial downgrades Apple to hold from overweight. Adjusts its price target to 185 from 173. So they're basically saying that if so before Apple was an overweight stock, and now they're saying it's no longer overweight, meaning it's not overbought, and they're saying Apple is now being converted into the status of hold, and they're saying don't close the position. If you have Apple shares, just hold on to it, because we think the stock is going to go from our previous price target of 173 to our current price target to 185, and they're just basically keeping in line with the price targets of the rest of the market, rest of the people on the street, basically the rest of the people on the Wall Street, which is a 182.89, which would give the stock $3 trillion evaluation on the market. So they're just upgrading it, keeping it in line with the rest of the street. $200 Apple, yeah, without a doubt. They're just being conservative with the 185, but without a doubt 200. I think Apple goes to 500 in the next 3 years, man. Like, come on, this is Apple. Like, they can do no wrong. They can literally do no wrong. Is PSFE good? For long term, for short term, for day trade, for intraday trade, I don't like trading PSFE. 5 million shares so far, crushing to the downside right now. Look at the big volume candle that just showed up actually to the downside, and that's the biggest candle of the day. So when I see a candle like that and we're at the lows, I'm not pushing along. There's no way I want to push along on that. Lady Gaga was supposed to be great in the movie. Apple already deals with China, can't go more wrong. Pratt, sorry for this question. What trail stop do you use, limit or trail stop? Sorry, new to trading, want to reduce my losses. I want to know the difference. Thank you. I personally don't like trail stops at all. I hate trail stops, but that's just me. Honestly, I think nothing wrong with trailing stops, but that's just the type of trader I am. I just use limit stops and limit orders all over the place. And I also like I'm really like OCD about like my management on my orders, so like I double check, triple check like all the time. So, and that's why I can like just throw a bunch of orders there and not have to worry about it, because I know which one is gonna hit and I'll pull out the other one. I don't know, I'm kind of just going into rambling point. So I just don't like using trail stops, but that's me. But, if you watch the morning show, guys, I believe Neil has multiple times said he's going to use a trailing stop, or Sean, I forget which one. Let's go to Neil, yeah.
I just on the mode of trailing stops, I've used them before, and you hear me talk about them in the morning show. I'm not actually particularly good with them, to be honest with you. It's just something I've been trying to like work my way around. I work off of a support and resistance and that kind of a thing, and trying to find good places to put trails. So I'd say 1 out of every 10 momentum trades that I'm holding for longer than an hour or so, I might end up using a trailing stop, and it's just a skill I'm trying to develop. A lot of times you're just holding on to things. And I'll give you an example here. I'm watching Chewy. So I should probably switch to something, and you can put my screen up. There you go. But yeah, as I'm looking at Peloton here, like I actually don't have a trailing stop on the short here. Now I could say to myself, okay, if it comes back above 39, maybe I could just put a trailing stop there. But I'd rather start learning to read it as it gets up to that level. Is it catching a bid up at that price? And what's the market doing? And make a judgment call as to whether or not I want to take that profit. We've been waiting for this to make a second move down. I mean, the market's kind of has to make a bit of a decision here, knowing that if on Friday you get a sell-off or another move to the downside here, your shorts are going to be pretty good. That's why I don't want to put a trail. I'd hate for this to break the UOP just by a couple of ticks. You get trailed out, and then we do get a bit of a sell going into the end of the day. And it's like then you got the high of the day on one of the weakest stocks, and you got trailed out when it never even threatened to turn negative on you. So I found that I try to make it an even balance. If I feel like I have a really, really good entry level and a thesis, then I don't want to give it up. If it was meant to be more of like a don't hold it all day style trade, a lot of times I'll put a trail on. But admittedly, it's like a growing process for myself, and it should be for any trader. Like there's no perfect way to get out of something. Like you can have a defined entry point. It's like this is where I want to get in. This is what my out is. But taking profit, there's a million ways to do it, and we're always sort of figuring out what's going to be best, and then gradually improving on it. Like no one ever gets, buy at the low, sell at the high. It just simply doesn't exist. And to the extent that you usually see People, it's like, oh my goodness, look, you just bought at the bottom of the move. Sometimes it's like, well, that order that you put in at the bottom kind of created the bottom, or when you sold the top, like you might have created that top because it was already slowing down, and that last order is why you got that top. But for the most part, that's usually just a little bit of getting lucky in that moment. But I don't mind trailing stops. I just think you have to be careful getting married to them because they can be too arbitrary at times.
Yeah, that's a perfect explanation, and that was the word straight out of the dictionary that I was lacking, and that's why I was rambling. Arbitrary. That's why I don't like it. It's like it's 25 cents. I'm just gonna pick 25 cents out of nowhere and be like, all right, I'm gonna give this trailing stop 25 cents. I'm gonna give this one 50 cents. I don't like that. I'd much rather move my stops along with the stock, move it down along with the stop as it's moving in my position, and really finesse my way in and out of the stock all day instead of just leaving up to this arbitrary number, as Neil just said, that I had to make up within my head, going off of, I don't know, spread or going off of supported resistance levels or whatever. So I'd much rather just manage the trade myself instead of like letting that manage it. Beautiful explanation. Someone was talking about Robinhood actually while Neil was talking about trailing stop. So I pulled it up, and it is at the lows. Kind of not doing much, just going sideways. So you could have caught the bottom, which gave you a nice little pop over there. Look at the volume candle coming in, allowing you to get some exits on the pop. But I don't really like the fact that the risk to reward on this trade is not much. It's like a 10-cent pop from here, and your risk is basically 10 cents to the downside. That's a 1:1 trade. I don't really see the ability to push a lot of size in there and be able to risk it on a coin flip trade where it's a 50-50 trade and I basically win the same or lose the same. I don't like taking those type of trades. But like in terms of Nvidia or something like at this 300, let's say you go long in front of 300, your coin flip is kind of it's not really a coin flip, but you're playing a better risk to reward ratio where if you're risking it, you're risking maybe 50 cent slippage off that 300, but your reward is basically all the way back to 305 if it can manage the way to go there, which would give you a 4.5 risk to reward trade out of it. I much rather look for opportunities like that than go trade Robinhood, which is basically giving you a 10-cent pop up or a 10-cent pop down. Buy Lucid dip now, 40s next week and 50s end of the month when they announced that they made delivery goals. I thought they said the delivery goals are going to be extended to 2022, or is that just for Lucid Air that I read? I forgot what the article said. I didn't read the article. I just saw the push notification on my phone and I just swiped it off. Probably should have read it. That was my problem there. That was my mistake. But yeah, I thought they postponed some of those deliveries, or they said they were gonna meet the deliveries in 2022. Something along those two words that I'm getting mixed up. So please correct me if I'm wrong. I'll gladly accept the defeat on that side. They've been extended till 22. Thank you. Apple may end at 200 today? No way. You're crazy. I mean, yeah, who knows? Maybe it can. My idea is we're going to see some free fall action coming into the market later on in the day. But if market rips, man, 200 on Apple, why not? Why not?
Brian, I have good news for you. Do you know what we have for lunch?
Super chicken?
No, your favorite, but from the catering. Чебурек.
Oh, jerk. What's a Jamaican patty? Jamaican
For a
patty.
second, thought you forgot.
I know what Jamaican is. Come on. Once you teach me something, I don't forget that easily, Missy.
Please.
I've seen it cut in half or at least 30% before. What can we talking about? It can easily just write 18.5 put and collect $32. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. You're right. They've been extended. All right. Jerk chicken patties. Jerk beef patty, basically. Yes, sir. Jamaican patty. Yo, P-Man. All right. That's a new one. Elon is dumping shares again. Your thoughts? Is he? I thought he would actually exercise his option to buy more shares. I don't know. He was dumping more shares. So my thoughts on Tesla is I actually saw something that gave me a bullish indication. I can't remember what it was, but it was a bullish indication for Tesla. So it was last night. I can't remember what it was now. Darn it. Yeah, I can't remember. It was a tweet or something that indicated to me that this could be bullish. So I'm thinking upside for Tesla. He dumped yesterday. Thank you. I didn't see that either. So Elon sold more shares yesterday. Elon becoming an influencer. Yeah, I saw that tweet, but no, that wasn't the tweet. That wasn't the tweet that I saw that I'm talking about. There's a different tweet that made me bullish about Tesla, but I did see that. He said he was gonna go. Did you see that? Elon said he wants to quit all of his jobs and become an influencer.
No.
He wants to become a YouTube influencer or a TikTok influencer. That'd be hilarious.
No worries, Elon. If you watch this, you can come join our YouTube show.
TraderTV.Live
and
influencer?
be influencer. We will also find the third chair for you, or you can sit in this chair.
Memes and movers. You can come join us.
I know. Perfect.
That'll be
It's gonna
sick.
Imagine three
That'll be
of us.
sick.
What a crew. Miss V, Prad, and Elon Musk.
That would be sick. Everyone, add him on Twitter right now. At
Yes,
Elon Musk and tell him Memes and Movers wants you.
please.
They have a contract ready for you.
Prad, we have a few super chats. First one from Dominic Blake. Thank you, Dominic. Thoughts on UPST at 163? Looking really cheap here, honestly. Can we take a look at UPST at that level? And the next one from D Queen. My predictions: New Year coming. Who's breaking the bank? Thank you, D, for your super chat. I think your predictions are right. New Year is coming. Who's breaking the bank, Prad? Grinch?
I already know it's gonna be me a little, because every time alcohol is involved, I break all types of banks. So I already know my bank's being broken.
That's why.
As soon as alcohol is involved, my bank's for sure getting broken. So we'll see how that ends up going tonight. Thoughts on UPST at 163, looking really cheap here, honestly. All right, so let me spin it to you this way. Ask yourself a couple questions as to why does it look cheap. Do you think there's value in this stock or this company back to those ranges around $200 or so? Now, what was the catalyst that brought it down to begin with? The catalyst that brought it down, is it going to be able to go back through these ranges where, well, they're actually 400s. All right. So every time right now, what we're noticing is the rejection of 200, which is actually the high from 27th of August in 2021, right? So multiple layers of rejection. This is, if we go to the all-time high, the volume point of control is 125, meaning this is where most of the volume was transacted from the inception of the stock being public till today. So it could go lower to 125. It could go lower to 100 even if it wants to. At that point, is it cheaper? Or is it cheap here, or is it expensive here compared to the point before? So what I'm basically trying to get down to is it all comes down to your idea as to where your risk to reward ratios are, and where your outs are, and where your targets are. So if you think it's cheap here because it's not gonna go much lower from here, and your out is 160, I think that's a beautiful trade. But if your out is not 160, and if you think it's cheap here and it goes down to 125 and you're still holding it, then you better think it's cheap there too, because you held it pretty far against you. So that's the mentality that I'm getting to. It really depends on where your out is and where your target is.
Few people talk about Li.
Sorry?
Li Auto.
Oh, LI. Li Auto, let's go check it out. 4% to the upside. Holding VWAP, pretty much going sideways and not much doing much. So let's see if it can actually break out of this range high over here. What is that? 32.50. If we can break out of the high and go make a new day's high above $31, I'm guessing. What? Above $33. Sorry, I know I said 31, but that's because I saw the low of 38. Thank you, Miss V. Yeah, I know I said 31 because I saw the low number of 30, but then I saw the offer and I saw 32, so my mind just went freeze for a second. You're messing up, so I corrected it. Can you take a look at Snowflake? So Snowflake is indeed has a lot of contracts that help them out on their side, and that's Palantir is something that I'm gonna be relating to Snowflake. So I would like to see Palantir at these ranges where Snowflake is currently trading at. My thoughts on Snowflake is I'm still bullish on it, but the prices are kind of over exaggerated. I can't bring myself to buy at these prices. Let's just go quickly take a look over here. So 429 being the all-time high, currently at 370. I kind of missed my opportunity on this down move over here at 340, but I guess we're not really that far from 340 or so. So we'll see. My overall idea on the market is still bearish because I just want the markets to bleed. That's just me. I'm sorry, but that's just me. I would like to see that happen, but if that doesn't happen, then obviously Snow's ripping. What's gonna stop it from ripping? Every time I think Snowflake, I think about C3 AI, another company AI made better. Yeah, C3 AI. I see their advertisements all the time on CNBC. So many better deals. Thoughts on MGI? Let's go pull it up real quick. MGI. 2 million shares traded. Look at the volume. It looks so ugly. So we got some random volume spikes over here, and then volume just dies off, and then another random spike, and then volume just dies off all of a sudden. 2 million shares on a sub $10 stock. Let's see if we can continue holding VWAP for the rest of the day, because it looks like that's the trend of it. Even though the market was really up and down, looks like it just had this a channel from pre-market into now and just bouncing off of VWAP. So we're looking for that $7.09 break to go see the test of or make a test of $8, and then we're looking for a break of VWAP to the downside if you want to go short. But with the overall trend today, I don't know if that's going to end up happening. Let's go quickly over to Neil.
It's all good, man. It's like my mom. She calls me by my brother's name sometimes. So I mistake myself and Sean. It's fine. We sit next to each other. I just wanted to come back for a couple of things here. One, just to quickly show you that sometimes you put a target in and you have an idea of where it'll be. And I just talked about trailing stops and letting something ride. Well, in this particular case, had I decided to just let it break 6 even, get into this range, put a trail on it, oh yeah, it goes right down to the next level. So there's a real life example of, I said I don't love trailing stops. If I had used one here, I could have eked out an extra, 80 cents worth on a $7.50 stock at the time. Now it's only $5.40. Certainly true. What's also going on here is nice strong move in the market to the upside. Apple continues to run here. I'm still looking for like that 178 level to see if we can't get higher. It's just overall been a pretty strong, I'd say relatively strong day, because there was that pullback and sell-off in the market, and some of these names held up pretty well. But there's one in particular that I was so close to going short on. And Chewy, we talked about it in the pre-market, this 50 level happens to be the bottom. Here in the aftermarket when earnings came out, and then you made the same bottom here at 50 even right at the open. It came and retested that price. Certainly if you just put on the old go long 50.01 or 50.02 or whatever it is, looks like it went down to 50.05 here. You're golden. It's worked for you. I'm still wanting to short it through that low of the day. The difference, and Arun and I were talking about this, if you watch the morning show, the reason why, I'm still in a Peloton short. That was a weak name, much like Chewy was an earnings play. And the reason why we preferred Peloton to Chewy, despite the fact both stocks, huge gap down, incredibly negative. Both stocks gave a pop through the high of the day. In the case of Chewy, it's a rejection of the 53 level. In the case of Peloton, it was that 41 area. But the difference is in Peloton, it was enforced by some chop and resistance on the 15-minute chart previous days. If you look back here, there's nothing. All you have is some post-market levels when it comes to Chewy. You go to your higher time frame, and it's just a huge gap. It's just a huge gap down, right? Like There's nothing when it pops into this level, there's nothing for you to go off of. It's kind of guesswork. You're really just hoping for tape reading or catching a big level at 54, watching something like that. And as I'll flip live, hoping this is actually not going to freeze on me. Peloton, on the other hand, when you came into this 40 to 41 range, well, you traded down here, you found a bottom there, and then you had a range at the end of the day. You then had a clean support level at that price on the 15-minute chart. Like, see what I mean? Like, you actually had this level of support and then a trading range at the close to work off of for that short trade. So just an example of how you can have sentiment correct, both stocks are going down, both stocks are weak. You can have the same idea, the fade, any kind of a pop at the open, and then both of them would have worked, and then the reason why you take one and not the other. And it's not about when it works. When it works, they both look exactly the same. When they don't work, you know you have an idea where you're wrong. You look at the retake of these actual lows, and it's more like 41.25 or so, and you know you're wrong if it holds a bit above that price. Whereas we go back to Chewy, and I know I'm like long-winded here because I don't know. I guess I enjoy doing this. But when you look at Chewy, if you take that same short here, where am I wrong? Like, what am I looking at? What's telling me that I'm wrong in that short until it gets to like 56? And that's $3 worth of risk. That's 1-to-1 to that double bottom at 50. That's no good. That doesn't make any sense. So just an idea, because I realized that we talked about Chewy and we took the Peloton trade, and they're very similar. We never really discussed the reason in depth as to why. And it starts with, where is my out and where would I be wrong? There just wasn't one for Chewy, which clearly would have worked if you had it there, Brad.
Thank you, sir, for covering for me. Now coming back, that's not. Oh man, this always happens. Man. This always off. So always mess up the button order over there before I bring it back to my face. I was just making a little tweet about Peloton over there. So if anyone who wants to go see what this joke about Peloton tweet is, go follow me on Twitter. All right, Peloton still going lower. I love it. I think the stock is gonna go eventually to zero, but we'll see when that eventually happens. Until then, let me look for some levels on the downside. How low can we go? Pull it up on the yearly. The last line in the sand that I have is 40, sorry, and we broke that 40 today. So I need to go back and start remapping more support and resistance levels on Peloton. But I see one right here at $34 or so on the way down, and before that we see something at 36. This peak right here at 36, 37. So let's see how the stock can behave on the way down. Currently finding support in front of 38.20 for today, but my guess is we go way lower from here for Peloton before we find some up move. We also had a downgrade on Peloton from, I forget what bank, but a bank downgraded Peloton, and they said they see troubles coming in for Peloton for moving forward from here on for the stay-at-home play, and they also see trouble for Peloton to gain consumers and actually retain consumers. So something that I've been saying forever, the company does not have anything useful that can retain people for the amount of money they're charging you. So they gotta revamp the business model, because this is not gonna work. This is not viable. Like just by having a brand name is not gonna work. Like a brand name worked for Apple. Brand name somewhat works for Tesla, but Tesla actually has technology. But Peloton, brand name alone isn't going to cut it. Credit Suisse, thank you, Amir. Or sorry, not Amir, Arturo. Thank you, brother. Can you look at BNTX? Here's the VWAP. BNTX. Let's see. Oh, that's Peloton still. BNTX, consolidated at 260 for so long and then dips to 252 and right back. This is the short then, right? We're back to VWAP, looking for an opportunity to see if we're going to curl, and if it's going to go back through VWAP to the high side, I'm not going to enjoy seeing that. But what I don't understand the pattern that we see here. Consolidate, breakdown, and then immediately right back all the way through, but not at the consolidation area, all the way through the VWAP. So that's pretty intense over there on BNTX. Tesla God mode. Wow, Tesla God mode indeed. So someone did mention buy the dip. Tesla's going to turn around. You were not wrong, boy. Tesla did turn around at 10:05. I thought, because the market was below VWAP, we were maybe gonna go lower to VWAP on Tesla itself, but because market found the bottom right below VWAP and managed to get back above VWAP and rip right now is why I'm gonna guess that we're seeing markets and stocks once again whoosh, woo, all the way back to the top. Great day trading, 20%. Tesla, Apple, Costco, TECL working. Going to eat, come back for 3 o'clock. Yo, listen, it's a Friday. You're up on multiple positions. Take your day off, my guy. Go have fun. Enjoy your Friday. Go have fun. And if you do want to come back on at 3 o'clock because you want to degen a little bit, and I'm saying degen a little bit on purpose. If you made enough money, just call it for the night, my boy. Take it. Go spend some of that money. Go live a little. Jesse Livermore himself, he said, what did he say? He said, beating markets only attracted me from 10 to 3, and then after that, it's all about spending my money. So go spend that money, my boy. Go buy some spicy chicken. I'll see you there actually at 2 o'clock right after this. Prad, give us a trade. George, it doesn't work like that, my friend. I'm not giving anyone any trades. I'm just giving levels, and you guys have to make your own trades. Where did my magnet go? No. Darn it. Can you check SoFi had an order at 495? SoFi is going back towards VWAP, looking good, but let's see where we can go to vacation. Pratt for the win. No, you stay and trade. There's no life outside of trading. Jesus, goodness Christ. Don't try to hold through Monday without having any out on Elon. All right, back to SoFi. So SoFi, it found a bottom just slightly under $15. So as you guys can see, that's the $15 that my mouse is hovering at right now. Did dip to 1488 and then immediately back to 15. Now towards VWAP. I'm gonna guess we just continue this pattern over here. SoFi was at like what, $21, $22, and we got completely destroyed from those levels because of the overall market move. So right here, that where SoFi is, these are buy levels, man. This is just eyes closed buy every single dip. 14 buy, 15 buy. I'm actually gonna probably buy it on my own account now that I've seen these prices. So I'm gonna throw an order out at 2 o'clock because I don't want to be doing that on stream. Still love you, Prad and V. We love you too, my friend. GME holding 150. Really? Who said that? John said that? GME is still holding 150 indeed. Higher highs and I was gonna say higher lows. Sorry, higher lows, and I was gonna say higher highs, but the higher highs are kind of dropping off. So if you guys see 150, 151 actually acting as a barrier for the tops and not letting it go past that. So it looks like the shorts should be in front of 151 instead of 150, and then if 151 breaks, just exit stage left. Where am I typing right now? LCID. LCID near 38. Looks like Lucid wants to go battle that 38 price a little bit. Remember, I said 38.20 is where I would try to go short. So we're not too far from that 38 if you guys want to punch your size over here. But remember, 38.20 breaks. You don't want to be holding that. So maybe you give it a little bit of room up off of 38.20, maybe like 38.30 or so. So if 38.30 breaks, you don't want to be holding that if you want to go short in front of 38. So that's a 30-cent room. Make sure that the amount of size you're taking makes you lose the exact amount of dollars that you're okay with losing if 38.30 breaks. Ford could be double top at 2097. Yeah, on the 1 minute it looks like it for sure. For sure. mRNA 260, please take a look. I think, using those double top patterns and all those should be on a higher time frame, like maybe 5 minutes. Obviously, I don't use them. I'm guessing over here, so I don't have too much experience with that. But, using those type of patterns on the 1 minute kind of seems like a noise. It sounds like too much whip wop action in the 1 minute for you guys to use those candlestick patterns as a definitive indicator to make a trade. I would never be doing that. I would probably do that on a 5-minute chart maybe, or a 15-minute chart instead of a 1-minute chart. Please don't trade stocks. Please learn to invest. You're getting removed. All right. BKKT going positive. We'll pull up BKKT in a bit. Prad or Miss V, what do you think about NVIDIA? Is it too beaten down or still have more downside? NVIDIA is not beaten down. I'll tell you that right now. NVIDIA is not too beaten down. We're right next to all-time highs. That's not too beaten down. Too beaten down on NVIDIA will be giving away 50% off of all-time highs. So what would that be? Giving away 50% from all-time highs on NVIDIA would be like what? What's this price at? $200 would be 30%, right? So 180 or so, like 180 or somewhere over here would be too far down. Until then, no. We're just gonna ban this guy out of the channel because he's crying about stuff right now. Let's just ban him. Done. You think calls on PFE 70 or 45 days out is a bull? We don't do options, my friend. We can't help you on that side. Yeah, he's crying about investing and day trading. Like what? How does he back? Oh, I unmuted him. Let me just mute him back and actually hide him. This guy's crying about talking about educating people how to day trade properly, and he's like, oh, don't day trade, only invest, buddy. Clearly, you haven't been with us long enough to be throwing out claims like that. Maybe spend a couple seconds with us and then, throw out your opinions out there randomly. NVIDIA 300 break. Woo! What the? I did not see that coming. I'll be honest. Even though we did break 300 earlier in the day, I don't like seeing NVIDIA below 300, man. That makes me very upset. Come on, NVIDIA. You guys know how bullish I am on NVIDIA solely because I can never buy graphics cards. That's the only reason. Because I can't buy graphics cards. So what? Oh, no, someone else saw it. So okay. But there's more reasons to it. NVIDIA has a beautiful AI program that everyone is talking about. They're also talking about their newer chips absolutely changing games, changing the whole world on that side. So NVIDIA is gonna be a beautiful, man. It's gonna be a beautiful place to put the money in. But for someone that asked the question, is it too oversold? No. Not in any shape or form. We could go much lower for NVIDIA, brother. Prad is buying Gucci bags and can't buy graphics cards. No, it's because they get sold out so quick, bro. You need a robot. You need a robot to like buy those graphics cards. You can't manually buy them. At least I haven't been able to, and I try to do them almost every drop. Please don't ban me. No, only people who are acting up get banned. Like what? This guy came in is like, don't tell people to day trade. Don't only tell them to invest. But buddy, we're telling people how to do everything. Get out of here. I love GTX 3060. I hate you, Emil. I really hate you. No, I'm joking. I'm sorry. Hate is a strong word. I'm very sorry. You have a 1080 Ti. I'll gladly buy that off you. I don't even have that. I'm using a 1080, my guy. I'm using a 1080, not even a 1080 Ti. Okay. I get like what, maybe 60 frames on New World. I have a 240 hertz monitor. I don't even get 240 hertz. I don't even get 240 hertz. What's the point of having a 240 hertz monitor then? Palantir, is this a great price? In my opinion, yes, because this is where I am long on my own account. So in my opinion, 100% yes. I have a 3070. Noise. Everyone who has anything better than me, please drop your addresses so I can come rob you. Thank you. Bro, that 3070 is better here. I know. I have a 1080, man. It's so old. I made my own graphics cards. Okay, stop the cap. Stop the cap. I wanted to buy a 30 series, but bots buy them. Hey, me too. I'm with you on that. GOEV. GOEV 1.7 million shares traded so far. Let's go check out where it's going to. Flat for the day, getting rejected from VWAP. I forgot to say hi to Miss V. Hi, Miss V.
How you doing? What did I miss?
The chat really took me into the gaming conversation,
Yeah?
so I kind of forgot you came in.
Okay, no problem.
You're just gaming, you know.
Priorities.
Yeah, priority. Oh, what a loser. All right. Palantir 1750 is better. Anything below 1850 is of course better. Any dollar lower than 1850 it just makes it that much better. In my opinion, because that's where I'm long. I like Apple, GME, AMC, Airbnb, AMD, Coin, Nvidia, and Tesla. That's a lot of tickers. A lot of tickers actually that I enjoy trading on a day-to-day basis. I love a good Geek Squad rant from Prad. Yeah, forget that Geek Squad stuff, bro. I almost worked for them at one point, and you guys know the story. If you guys have been here long enough, you guys know the story about my Geek Squad application. And they're missing me out, okay? They're missing out a big brain technology person for their Geek Squad side. I'm the reason that they're losing money now, okay? If they hired me, I would have brought in so much money for Best Buy. But now Best Buy's garbage. Best Buy's going to be the next Blockbuster. Watch. Blockbuster went bankrupt. Best Buy is up next. Going to say, where's V? Here she is.
Hi, Brian. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day, guys. And by the way, just a quick update on the like button. We now have 921 likes. So this means that's just 79 more likes
Ooh,
to get to our daily goal. Yeah, my math getting better and better with each day. I was so bad at that before. So yes, guys, if you didn't like this video yet, please be kind and share some love with the community and smash the like button. By the way, someone was asking me about House of Gucci movie. I really loved it, and write in the comments if you watched that. And after that, my love about Gucci even grew up even more.
You finished it? You watched the movie yesterday?
I didn't watch it yesterday. You remember I went to the cinema on the week, so the movie actually goes for 2 hours 40 minutes, and I had to go to bed, so that's why I had to leave
You left it
earlier.
earlier? No.
Yes, but this weekend I will finish the movie. But overall, I really loved it, and Lady Gaga is so cool.
You're going back to watch the movie theaters again?
No, I'm gonna find it online to finish
don't
it.
say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. All right, that's cool. Tech Bubble 2.0. Oof. Make sure to smash the like button. Okay, that's a Nightbot. Why am I reading Nightbot comments?
Lol.
Microsoft. All right, MSFT. Let's go see what MSFT is looking like. Above VWAP, I dipped below VWAP a couple times. What, to 338.40, 338.50 or so. Bounce right back above there. Let's see if MSFT can actually hold above VWAP and not dip back below, because obviously we see market going up and down multiple times. So if market turns back around to the downside, we could see Microsoft do something similar with it. So not gonna. I don't want to see that happen on Microsoft. If you pay us, hey bro, what city are you guys located in? Toronto, my friend. Ontario.
416.
904, 416, 905. 905 is Brampton, though, I think, right? Yeah.
You better know.
Prad, at least Miss V goes to the movies. You're just a little couch potato. Eddie, you're jealous that you're just jealous, all right? Listen, Eddie, you're jealous that nobody takes you, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Maybe somebody takes you. Yes, I'm jealous that nobody takes me. Prad, can you please check CSGO? Sorry, CSCO. CSCO. Why did I read that as CSGO? What's wrong with me? CSCO. What? Oh, there we go. CSCO still ripping. Looks like it held VWAP a couple times, bounced off of VWAP going towards 59. Actually broke 59, and the high day is 59.18. So looks like we just now made the high day, and we want to now come back to the downside. Prad, have you watched back to... No, don't ask me those type of questions, please. You nerd, holy crap. That's right, baby. Hey, nerds rule the world now, okay? Trust me, nerds now rule the world. We're at that point in life where we take over. Did somebody say couch potato? This guy, someone named couch potato, actually pops up out of nowhere, like the out of the grass meme. What time frame are you using? For you guys, I have the 1 minute on.
Oh, you're now 1. I thought you were using 3 minutes.
For myself, I have the 3 minute. I have the 3 minute over here, but for you guys, I have the 1 minute on. This is the 3 minute charts.
I use 1.
I find 1 minute is just too much noise. It's just like way too up and down every now and then. It's like way too much to watch
Stressful.
every minute. Stressful, yeah,
Yes.
that's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. Don't worry, I'm 31 playing RuneScape. I am the definition nerd, so don't take me. No, I take that nerd comment as a badge on my shoulder, on my chest, wherever the badge goes. That's a badge, buddy. Trust me. I am a nerd. I enjoy being a nerd. AMC getting hammered. AMC. Let's go check out what AMC is looking like. Come on, charts. AMC back to VWAP, but now going back to the downside. 27 rejection acting as a barrier. We did see what is this peak? 2740? Yeah, 2737, 2740 peak on this move up. But on the way down, we're seeing support in front of 2650 looks like. Let's see if 2650 breaks. We have another move down for AMC, which is towards $26. But here's the thing, though. It's on SSR. So what SSR does is your sound effects are busting. I'll stop. What SSR does basically, because I forgot to answer this question from earlier. So the person who is here, if you're still here, SSR is basically short sale restriction. It happens when a stock goes down 10% from yesterday's close. And every time a stock goes down 10% from yesterday's close, you can't short it by just taking out liquidity from the bid. So that means you can't just punch 2670 short and get filled. The stock won't let you get fills. You can only get fill on 2672 or 2671 or anywhere above where the current bid price is. Ford already surpassed the 52-week high, but can we go over 21 today? That is the question, my friend. That is the big question. Is GME on SSR? Let's go find out. It is indeed. Yes, it is on SSR, but I'm going to guess it's on day 2 SSR because of yesterday. So yesterday we gave back 10%, and now we're on day 2 SSR for GME. Prad, how to watch tape? Could you please tell? That's a big question. We have some YouTube videos, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
tape
you guys
reading.
can watch the YouTube video. Miss V is gonna
I'll
put
look
that up
for
for
it.
you. Not meaning anything towards Prad by that. By what? I'm just gonna think that you said something nice and move on, okay? Because I don't want to scroll up right now. Playing RuneScape and writing.
Oh no, there was a movie recommendations movie called Revenge of the Nerds. Have you watched that?
No.
All right, so Evil E recommended to watch this movie and said that you probably heard or seen that. So nothing wrong with that.
Sorry, I kind of froze because I got a message.
Knock.
I kind of froze. So yeah, Varsha Raj. We'll have the link posted for you, my friend, because that's a really detailed conversation.
I'm doing
Let's
it right
go
now.
deeper. Miss V is throwing it up right now. Thank you, Miss V. The beautiful Miss V.
Thank you.
Where was I? I was going to somewhere. Playing RuneScape. Yeah, so about the RuneScape topic, if you guys want to learn how to market manipulate and really learn how to, do illegal stuff in the market, go play RuneScape, learn how to manipulate the RuneScape market for free, carry those skills onto actual market, and have fun making millions of dollars. Because RuneScape was the best tool that I've ever had in my life to teach me how to trade. I don't even know that I learned how to trade from RuneScape, hands down. I don't even know how I learned that. Like, RuneScape was next level. Oh god, movie to add at Prad list. Oh, don't really have a movie list like that, man. I watch any good movie that comes out. Entry and exits for NU. NU. Let's go NU. Coming back towards 1080 or so. 1080 finding support. We did go as high as what, 11? That's the day's high. Let me just quickly pull it up over here. NU 1 day. 1 day 1173 is the day's high, and the yesterday's high is 1249, 1250, 1248 or so. So we didn't really go all the way back there, coming rejected off of those 12 numbers in pre-market itself. Let's see if we can continue holding support around VWAP, $10 or so. Low being obviously $9.80. Please take a look at PayPal. Who just used Discord link? Miss V just used Discord?
Yes, someone asked for Discord.
Yes.
So many movie recommendations and so many places to eat. We need to literally bring our own list on the movies.
What's your favorite movie?
It's too hard. Come on. I want like Marley and Me.
Marley and Me, the dog one?
Yeah,
Really?
maybe.
That's cute. That's cute.
I don't know. what
That's
about
cute.
you?
That's cute.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
That movie
And
made me cry, said Rob.
yeah, me too. And Hatiko.
Hatiko? Which, Marley and Me? Dog's Wife? You guys
Yeah.
watch a lot of sad movies, yo.
Yeah. Or Wolf from Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street,
is a
hands
good
down the best
one.
movie ever.
Yeah. What about you?
My favorite movie, Dark Knight series by Christopher Nolan. The Dark Knight series, hands down.
Okay.
The trilogy, the legendary trilogy.
Okay.
Yeah. Before that, I think it was the Matrix movie.
Or maybe some Tony Stark movie.
Nah, I'm not. I enjoyed Iron Man. I enjoy Marvel, but I'm not a Marvel fan
Yeah.
like that. That's why
Okay.
DC Dark Knight,
Yeah.
the Dark Knight trilogies, guys. If you haven't watched them, you're missing out. Hachiko will make you cry. Okay, I'll put that on my list. I've never seen it. I've never seen that. Debus does Dallas. Dark Knight gave me a good night. AVP, whoever wins, we lose. AVP. I thought that was a ticker. Yikes. I thought that was a ticker. It's all about Die Hard movie for Christmas. All right, guys. Listen, don't make me do this again, eh? Don't make me do this again, yo. Hold up. Don't make me do this again, yo. What is this? Oh, darn. They changed the answer? Are you kidding me? They changed it. They changed it.
Crazy.
They changed it? No way. All right. If Google changed it, I'll accept defeat. If Google changed it, that's defeat. Google yesterday. They changed it from yesterday. Dare is going towards $2 and higher than $2. $2.13 right now. Actually, the rejection is coming in. We're coming back to $2. Let's see if we can find. I'm gonna guess we find support at VWAP. If you guys remember, the stock halted on the news halt at $2.13, $2.12. So it halted at that price. The next day it opened at $3, came all the way down to $2.15, even went lower. At which point I was like, oh man, this doesn't look that good. I'm actually worried about the people who went long at the pre-market levels. But now I'm happy seeing the stock actually go back to the green side. We're back to $2 and above $2. I want to see how we go back to the 212. Sorry, if we can trade by the 212 price, that'd be if we can go above the 215 price, that'd be great. But if we don't, then I'm still a little worried about this position. Die Hard, definitely a Christmas movie. Yeah, if Google corrected me, I'll accept defeat on that side. Palantir survived 18. Thank you, Palantir. Thank you. I mean, not really. We didn't really go down to 18, so it didn't survive. You lied to me. So Palantir did not really go all the way down to 18. Obviously, above 18 is survival, I guess. My price, like I said, 18.50. So as long as we're above my price, I'll be happy. But I'll be also adding on the way down. And Roblox is dropping. RBLX. I haven't pulled up Roblox all day. I'm very surprised none of you actually even brought up Roblox today. How did Roblox trade? Roblox did open. Wonderful open all the way up to 122 or so, which is where I would have gone short. Missed out that opportunity. Came down 166, 155, 116, not 166, 116, 115 area is where it's bouncing off of right now. So giving you a nice dollar range between there. I dare to I dare to go to 20. Ooh, I like that. Talk about level 2. We also have another video for that. So these type of conversations, you know, Neil, Brandon, Sean actually post educational content. So because they have a more in-depth answers, we can't really cover that on the show like this. So people, we have educational videos for you guys to watch them, and you know, it's kind of a repetitive answers. So people who have been here for a long time kind of already know that. So I would urge you to go to the YouTube side on our channel, and you'll find a ton of education content posted every day, even on the weekends. You're gonna find on the weekends we have 3 videos on this weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, so 3 videos coming out. Not sure what the topics are, but you best believe I'm gonna be watching them because I'm subscribed, I have the notification bell on, and I hit the like button every day. So make sure you guys do that too. Could you check
Alright.
Lucid? I will.
When someone says like button, sorry, you're gonna see my face. 998 likes. Who gonna be lucky like 1,000? Write in the comments. And it's gonna happen now. It's gonna happen now. Come on, one more like too. Yes,
Let's go.
1K likes.
Let's go. That's
Thank
like
you, team.
3 weeks now. 4 weeks.
3 weeks. 3 weeks. Thank you, team. We love you. You are the best. And just to update you on our poll on Tesla, 1,400 people participated, and still the same. 60% vote for it to close above 1,000, 40 for below. Well, we will see. Tesla is unpredictable one. Spicy.
Frank says you can go home now. Yeah, like my daily goal is just for the like button. After the like button hits, I just walk off, right? My daily goal, my daily PNL goal is that 1K like button, dude. Please check Airbnb for sure. Let's go to Airbnb. But real quick, someone asked about Lucid. Lucid managed to indeed go back above 38, but now we're looking to see where the support is on the downside. Where VWAP is 37.4, and obviously it could go as low as even 37 because look at this range right here. All right, joining Discord is broken. No, it shouldn't be. I'll test it out if it is. I'm sorry, and I'll fix it for you later today. What was I gonna pull up after Lucid? Someone brought up a stock, Airbnb. It's getting hot in here. Airbnb going to 180. Let's see that 180 rejection come in. I don't like watching Airbnb get rejected at 180. I personally feel very, very unhappy watching this on the stock because I'm very bullish on Airbnb. I use their products not their product. I use their app all the time. So I'm very bullish on this company, and I don't like seeing what's going on. The reopening play I thought would help them out, but it's not because, you know, the vaccination or not vaccination, the variant is not really as serious as it was previously thought. So I thought, you know, Airbnb would go back into the 200 ranges because of that, but we're not. So not sure what's going to happen. Please check Nvidia. I'll go back to Nvidia right away. Nvidia back under 300, even though we were kind of like, you know, up and down near the 300 price. The low of day being 299.14. So if you want to take the short, I would much rather have you guys take the 299 break instead of, you know, taking the 300 at this point. Can you check Amazon's chart? A lot of sell-in today, despite indices being green. It's been stagnant all year. Seasonally, it does well amidst December. Amazon, let's see. Amazon, yeah, indeed, big down move, down 1.5, almost 2% actually. Let's see where the bottom is being established at. Currently, the bottom is exactly at 34.10, so that's a pretty hard bottom on Amazon. We could get a move up to 34.40, 34.50. Maybe not actually, because even though the markets have gone up, Amazon really struggling at these lows. So not sure what Amazon wants to do here. Prad, if you ever come to Spain, I can give you shelter. No Airbnb needed. I don't trust you, Eddie. You might do things to me. I don't trust you.
I trust Eddie.
I don't trust Eddie. He might just sneak up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you're John Lennon and Eddie, your biggest fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So, guys, I wanted to update you on currencies. Canadian dollar is flat. US dollar is down 0.27%. Euro, Australian dollar, and British pound are all up around 0.30%. While Japanese yen is down 0.09%. Swiss franc is down 0.34%. Bitcoin is down 0.16% of the day, and Ethereum is down more than 4%. What a price for Bitcoin, 47,900. I think literally it's a holiday sale. Time to purchase. I still didn't do this. I feel like Bitcoin waits for me while I get more, and then we'll rocket. It's so horrible. Like Mariah Carey is playing in the background. This
All
music.
I want for Christmas. That was on time. Let's go, Miss B. That was on time. That was on time, boy. That was too good. That was too good. Someone clip that, because I want to post that on my Instagram later. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that and send that to me. That was too on time. All right, let's move back to the stock market a bit. Tesla. I'm dying. Tesla coming down to 1014 or so. Let's see if we can come all the way back to 1005 again, where it previously started bouncing off of and went to 1020. Tesla looks like it's gonna easily close above 1000 today. There's no way Tesla's gonna go below 1000 the way that it's moving. Absolutely nuts. Nice harmony. Thank you. What's up with this market? Yeah, market's not looking good. I mean, it's positive, so maybe it is looking good. Why am I saying that? It's positive on the green side. 62%. Imagine the market's up 62%. It's up 0.62%, and SPYs are up 0.58%. So everything's looking green. Everything's looking good. It's just a little choppy for sure. Not sure how the market wants to perceive the CPI numbers, because I perceive the CPI numbers bearish, but that's also because I need to do more research. But how the market perceives is the biggest factor, and the only thing that matters. Gotta sing that at the same time your roller coaster goes over. It's a more fun market than other Fridays. Let's be positive. Yeah, 100%. The duo we didn't know we need: Prad Sinatra and Valeriia Carey. Ooh, I think I have a voice of Sinatra? Stop, you're gonna make me blush right now.
What?
They think Sinatra is a
what?
singer. He's
Yeah,
like,
no.
okay.
They say you have the voice of Sinatra.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you look like Leonardo DiCaprio, voice of Sinatra. Look at you.
Everything.
Look at you.
Everything. We're a big bundle of greatness.
Yeah.
Rockstar roller coaster. Piton poop. All right, let's go check out Piton. Oop, I typed Piton in the YouTube chat instead. My bad. Piton, oh my, Piton is pooping and did big time. That's a volume candle came in, breaking the lower day. Market's not really going below VWAP, but Piton decided to say, screw it, we're done. We're not good at what we're doing. We're going to go lower from here on out. So 38 cracked. Actually, that range low is 38.20 cracked, and then 38 cracked. And now let's see what the level, what did I say? 36, I remember, if I said right. What high is that? That's 37.81. So let's see if 37.81 ends up holding, because that's this high. Let me just make sure it is actually. What's that high? That is 38 flat. So and what's this high right here then? That high is 37.02. So we ended up breaking that high, flat 38, going lower. So my guess, obviously, next is 37. And then we have much, much lower ranges over here, all the way down to $30 or so. I watch Roku on my Peloton.
Right.
Bro.
Roku is prohibited word on this show, sorry.
No, Mookie Wilson is making a joke out of it. He's not trying to trigger me, but he's trying to make me laugh. Like he's being a little clown. I like that. AI tested bottom again. C3 AI. Savage. Yeah, he's being a little savage. AI is back to the bottom. 33 were the lows, if you guys remember. It bounced off of that 33. This was the bounce that I'm talking about right here. That I'm gonna circle it for you. Went as high as what, $34? Can we expect that to replay itself? Yes, if it doesn't go back to 32.74. If we can hold up above 33, there is a potential for us to go back into 34 or back to VWAP, in my opinion. But if we crack 33 to the downside, then it might just be game over for C3AI for the rest of the day. Prad, do you see Christmas rally coming considering the inflation news? I don't know. Obviously, with my 2 years of experience, I've heard Santa Claus rally for the first time. And that's because, you know, even though it's not even 2 years. I've had like a 1 year and 10 months of actual trading because of coronavirus. And even through those 1 year and 10 months, last year I did not get to trade during December. So I didn't even know what a Santa Claus rally was until recently. So do I know? Do I see it coming? I have no questions, or I have questions and no answers on that aspect. But what can indicate is a big buying coming in. If that big buying doesn't come in, then Santa Claus rally is pretty much not there. Also, it's kind of predicting the future. I don't really predict the future, or try to not to predict the future. So I don't know if it will happen or not.
Prad, we have a new viewer who just joined us for the first time. So welcome everyone who joined us for the first time. Please subscribe and catch us live every day from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. Eastern. Also wait at 2 or 3 other great guys will take over, so you will like TraderTV.Live community even more. And can we take a look at PPSI, Pioneer Power Solutions? It's down more than 7% today.
PPSI down more than 7%. Let me load up the chart here. Yeah, it looks like it's going even lower. Not really holding the $9, $8.80. Let's see if we can end up holding that $8.80. Let me pull up PPSI here. What the heck am I looking at? Okay, thank you. PPSI on the dailies, we did break out to the high side, and I mean the previous ranges over here. We're back into the IPO range somewhat, where this pre-split ranges, I guess I see a S there, so pre-split ranges, and let's see what happens. Obviously, after seeing this big move to $14, PPSI having somewhat of a correction coming back down. But my guess is, you know, if we're still in these ranges over here that stock is currently in, support at $6.82, and resistances at $12 and $14 on the upside. Keep shorting SDC. No one uses their product. I'm very sad about that. I thought SDC was gonna do something great.
Smile Direct Cloud?
Yeah. Have you ever used their product?
No. Have you?
Have you ever had to use like a straightener or anything?
What's the straightener?
Like the teeth
for
straightener?
teeth?
Yeah.
No, never.
Like you were naturally like that beautiful?
Oh. Yes, all natural. But I mean, I know a lot of people who use that thing, and
Yeah.
I was thinking to use that
I was too.
at some point
Yeah.
too.
I was
Yeah,
too.
I
That's
think
why I
it's-
thought they were gonna do great.
Yeah.
But because like it's cheaper, and it's you don't have to go to a doctor. You just
Yeah.
send a scan of your mouth like a mold,
Yeah.
and they make you I forget what it's called, but it's like this plastic thing that you
Yeah,
put in
yeah,
your
yeah,
mouth,
yeah.
and it like shapes your teeth.
That's
So
cool.
and I think they have like teeth whitening too. I thought they would be a big company.
Yeah, teeth is a big now.
Yeah.
Especially with all this media, people do those fake teeth.
Yeah, I thought it would be big, but I was wrong about it. I mean, I didn't invest in it, so I'm happy I didn't. But I thought they would be big, man. I thought they would be big. Smooth, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't trying to be smooth. It just came out that way.
Invisalign.
Invisalign.
Yeah.
Yes, Invisalign. Thank you. It's called a retainer. No, I'm talking about Invisaligns. SDC, they can easily destroy your teeth. Oh shoot, bro. Good thing I didn't use it then, right? God damn. Prad, can you check Walmart? Yeah, we'll go Walmart because Costco had a pretty significant of a move today. So is Walmart on the opposite end? Whoa! Walmart, okay. Crazy move on Walmart over here. Did not expect this move off Walmart, especially because, recently, if you guys saw a couple days ago, what happened to Walmart was absolute destruction. So a little surprise over there for me. 2 days back to back after that destruction day on Walmart. Crazy move, man. Absolute beauty. Let's see how high can we go on Walmart. Walmart doesn't want to turn around at any point today. 5 million shares traded and up almost 1.5%. When are memes and movers doing a SPAC flow? Oh no! If we do a SPAC, is this gonna be the whole Trader TV SPAC, man? Have a nice morning with the team. Had a nice morning with the team with Roblox and shorting Peloton. Taking my life and having a good weekend. Thank you, Morris. Thank you for coming by, enjoying your day. Glad to see that you have a great day. Exactly. I said that earlier to somebody. Go enjoy your day, your weekend. It's time to have some fun. Time to party. Enjoy your great weeks. And thank you, sir.
He said, take my like.
Take my like.
You said, take my life.
Give me your like now.
Like or life.
SMGA. Where am I typing SMGA? Hello? Nope. SMGA. Nope. What? SMGA.
SGMA, maybe? It's SGMA.
Thank you, Miss V.
Yay.
SGMA. Up 50%, continuing going higher. $12 just broke not too long ago, but then immediately went back under 12 and now once again above 12. So let's see if we could hold 12 on the bids, go higher. QQQ's like obviously still on the positive territories for the overall market. Stocks are looking great today. Santa Claus rally might be starting a little early if you look at it, but obviously with the inflation news and everything, we still got to be a little hands off and see what actually happens for those decisions for coming in. Ford going higher. Ford also trying to go see if we can break 21 right now, but we'll see if that can happen. But someone did mention 52-week high did get broken on Ford, so we're looking for $22 to get broken on Ford now. Next time we get like 5 SPACs in a day, we need a SPAC rock slide graphic. Ooh, I actually have a new graphic coming up that are in the works.
Really?
Yes, it's gonna
Do
be
it
secret.
yourself?
No, I told Rob the idea.
Okay.
It's a secret.
Oh,
You will see it when it comes out.
Okay.
You'll see it when it comes out.
It's better be cool.
I hope so. It's my idea, so I hope so.
It's gonna be great.
Thoughts on CNTX? No Santa Claus rally this year. The powers want to get rid of Christmas. Whoa. CNTX. $5 is ended up holding for a little bit. $5.10 actually. We are on SSR, so you guys know what that means. Where do we bounce to is the question. Obviously, we're looking for a bounce towards to $6 or even back to VWAP. Will that happen today? If that happens today, at what time will it happen today? We only have 10 minutes left into memes and movers, so maybe going into the closing show with Neil, Brendan, and Arun today. Sean's on vacation up till Monday, so I guess we get to see sexy Arun on Monday too.
Oh la la.
What about EFOI? EFOI down 7%. Not on SSR yet because it's not down a full 10%. 14 million shares traded overall. Trying to bounce off of $3.20 at the moment. Really struggling, if you guys can see that. But it can find a bottom there if no more sellers seem to be showing up. The Christmas miracle. Another great day trading Tesla. Yes, sir. Good job. Everyone smoking Tesla along with Miss V. Great job. Valeriia, don't get Prad jealous. Valeriia never gets me jealous. About what though? What are you getting me jealous about?
I don't know.
Okay, I thought you're having a private conversation in the chat with people, and they're not sharing it with me.
Maybe sometimes we gossip about you a little bit. Nothing bad.
Good.
Only good things.
Good. Because I only say good things about you.
That's true. I always only say good things about
Good.
you. I got your back.
Good. Good. He would. Then forgot he admitted it. Then announced he's running for real. Okay, we're not talking about that stuff again, guys. Come on. Thanks for being here, Prad and Valeriia.
Aw.
Thanks for you guys being here. Because if you guys weren't here, we'd be talking to each other and nobody.
To the ghosts.
the ghost, the air. Tesla smoking, just sativa and indica here. Is this smoking? Let's go check out Tesla. How's your longs going on Tesla, Miss V?
Prad, you don't want to know.
Oh, okay. We'll move on.
We can take a look. Nothing to hide. I thought the Tesla again, like that was my last great long on Tesla. Then it again tried to break that 1020 level, got rejected. So I thought maybe it's a good time for short. Again, even if I'm here in the short, I'll see where it goes. If it breaks 1020, I'm out of the short and we'll go actually reverse into the long trade. Let's see where we go. Stressful day trading on Tesla for me.
Sometimes my brain doesn't work, man. It's hilarious what I just went through. Anyways, my brain's completely farting on me right now.
What happened to
So one of the trainees came in to the office and he was like standing outside the door.
Okay.
Right, and he's like, can you tell Greg to open? This was like 15 minutes
Okay.
ago, and then 2 minutes later, he actually messages in the trainee chat.
Yeah.
So I thought he was stuck outside the door messaging about stocks. Like, why would he do that? He's already inside talking about stocks. My brain sometimes just like goes to like random places. Anyways, it's like a inside joke laugh. Anyways, who cares? Moving on.
Oh, like remember you today? I messaged you privately and you replied to everyone on the chat, and
Yeah.
everyone like, what?
Prad, what do you think about Apple short? No. Apple short for the intraday, maybe, but not for. You don't want to be holding an Apple short going into Monday. You really don't want to be holding an Apple short going into Monday. So if you want an intraday short Apple, go for it. Be my guest. Good luck on that trade, but you trust me, you don't want to hold your short into the next day for Monday for Apple. You really don't. Do you have any open positions? No, sir. It's 6 minutes into the show being done. I'm about to be clocked out for the day. I'm gonna go hit up the LCBO, go run some errands, and come back with some drinks and some food. Getting ready to play some poker. We're gonna have some fun. So short Apple. Intraday is just fine. Have good risk on it. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, intraday is fine. Go for it, but don't hold it over weekend. You don't want to be holding this over the weekend. I promise you. If the price targets for Apple ended up hitting like and they go to 182, 185, like you don't want to be stuck short.
There's a question whether you can change your vote on Tesla if either it closes above or below. I don't believe so, fam. I feel like if you gave your vote once, you cannot really change it on the live chat. But if you like this one, we can also put the same one for the closing show. So maybe if you now changed your opinion, you can re-vote. But it's a great result. We have more than 1,500 people voted. And through the whole show, nothing changed. Still 60 people believe that Tesla will close above, and 40% of people believe that it will close below 1,000.
No takebacks.
We'll find out today.
No takebacks.
No takebacks.
No takebacks. Once you voted, you voted. That's it. It's locked in. Nice job today, Prad and Miss V. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Back again with those Viet Vans. Any thoughts on GREE? Ooh, we haven't pulled up that stock in a hot minute. Let's go check out 300,000 shares, not doing absolutely anything. It is up for the day, though, 3%. No volume for intraday. If you want to swing trade it, maybe we could do something on that side. Let's pull it up. This was support.com, right, Miss V?
Which one? SP?
GREE?
Let me double check.
GREE was support.com, right, guys? So coming off of $60 over here, let's see if we could hold up in front of. Looks like 20 failed. Now we're at $12. Looks like we want to be above 12 now. It's good, but obviously $20 is where we're getting rejected off of, and I would like to see how the stock trades in front of 20 now. Yes, yes. The chat's saying yes. We're good. Extra room for one more poker table. If I'm in the area. No, I think pretty sure we have 16 people already. You guys are the best. Thank you, sir. Prad, thoughts on a Moderna mRNA? mRNA still at 260, not really doing a whole lot, right? Let's see if it broke 260. Yes, still at 260. The comment that I forgot who brought it up, but maybe it was like maybe it was Brando or maybe it was Arun. But one of them brought up the comment that said, you know, they can make a COVID vaccination, but they're struggling with the flu vaccination. That really made me chuckle up. So after that happening, you know, this was a pretty crazy of a move. Even though we're only down 5% on the stock, we were down more than 10% at one point. So it is on SSR. Ford broke it? No way! No, it didn't. Ford just touched 21, but it didn't break it. Well, it's close, though. We're almost there. I think one upswing in the market is going to move Ford above 21. Let's see if there's any size on 21. Yeah, look at that size. Oh, yeah. Look at that size. There's a lot of size over there. Let me just add that up real quick. 376600 plus 222900 plus 115500 times what are we at? 21. So that's $15 million or so on 21 sitting there. So like around 15 or more than $15 million.
I real quick want to bring a higher time frame on Tesla. Look at this level at 1020ish. It looks so strong to me, and basically Tesla moving right there, and I'm super excited to see if it break this level or either going to be rejected. But the only thing I really want is that during power hour and like more volume will come, and finally we'll make some move to both directions because it's now moving in the same range, and I want action.
Action, lights, camera. Markets are up. They are indeed. I'm dancing with Ford. It's going to hit 23 soon. I don't know if it's going to hit that today, my friend. We'll see, though. We'll see. Let me pull this bad boy back up. Let's see if we're going to break 21. Obviously, not much time left. There's about 1 minute left with us. So we'll go right into the closing show with Neil, Sean, Neil, Arun, and Brandon. And you guys will be having fun with those guys for the rest of the night today. So let's see what Ford. We have another minute or so. I want Ford to break. Come on, Ford, break before memes and mover ends. I got like 10 seconds before I gotta hand it off. Come on, boy. It's not gonna happen, Miss V.
Do it.
It's not gonna happen, Miss V. It's not gonna happen. Move on. All right. Thanks, you guys, for coming every single day, hitting the like button. It's actually gonna do it. No, it's not going to do it. All right. Thank you guys for coming by, having fun with us every single day of the week. We will come back Monday, 11 o'clock, Memes and Movers. Have fun on the closing show. Paka
I
paka.
love you. Paka paka.
Hey guys, yeah, thanks so much. 2 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. Welcome to the final 2 hours of trading in the day and also in the week. Nicely positive for U.S. markets right across the board. 0.6 for the S&P, the Dow, 1/4 point to the upside, the NASDAQ following suit. 0.7, nice day for Brazil, 1.2% in positive territory. Crude oil back to the upside after starting the day in the red. Bitcoin, yeah, back in the red after starting the day higher. Same story for Ethereum. Bit of a sell-off here as we head towards the weekend. Interesting afternoon so far. As we said, we are positive up here. This is the S&P 500. It is the tech sector leading the way to the upside. Broadcom, we mentioned this morning, if you joined us, 7% to the upside so far for Broadcom. AVGO, all-time highs today. Oracle as well, now 15. Wow. I didn't even know that. 15.8% to the upside for Oracle. Huge mover today. Adobe here, IT, PayPal to the downside again. We'll talk about some of these payment processors. Weak to end the week once again. Square as well following suit back to the downside. There's Etsy, 3 days now to the downside for Etsy, 4%. Amazon, bit of a sell-off today. Penn, Expedia, some of the travel names as well. Ford, yeah, huge mover today, 7.5%. back in positive territory. There's GM as well. We'll cover a few of these today. I just wanted to mention Costco there as well, off of earnings. Impressive move for Costco, being a $500 stock and all. It has been a pretty good trading day. Lots of opportunities. We discussed a whole bunch of them. If you joined us at 8:30 in the morning, make sure you join us every day before the market opens at 8:30. We discuss everything that is moving around in the pre-market and talk a little bit about why they are moving around, and then come up with a game plan. We're going to kick things off as we do every single afternoon with a bit of a review of some of those ideas we were talking about this morning. Neil's going to lead the way here and give us a look at what he was trading this morning.
Yeah, so let's talk a little Peloton here. Could have done Apple trading, but I think there was more to learn from the Peloton trade than the Apple trade long, which was, I want to say a little bit easier to pull off. But Peloton came in, a set of downgrades, and it's been under pressure. Like, this is something that I think we all understand. But instead of usually a 15-minute chart or a daily chart, I actually have a 60-minute up here because I wanted to at least be able to highlight the recent support level. This becomes very, very important. And the reason why is, if you were trading this morning, Chewy was just as weak off earnings, if not weaker, and had a similar setup. And I'll show you why Peloton was a better trade, or at least a trade that made more sense to me. And everyone as well who took the same trade. I'm looking at this.